You are now listening to another episode of the Renegade Podcast, and in this new episode, I'm talking to the one and only Kahmal. He is a video essayist, a social commentator, and everything in between. His latest video has blown up recently, and I've been paying attention for a little while. Let's get it. So, okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
How you
What's up,
doing?
man? How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah. What you been doing recently, man?
What have I been doing recently?
Yeah.
Well, I just moved. Well, I guess I moved. The lease for my apartment is up, so I'm back in my hometown.
Okay.
Staying at my mom's house, actually.
Wow. Okay.
For a little bit until I leave the country. My friend is also here.
Wow.
So it's been kind of uncomfortable, but we're trying to figure it out.
Okay. That's cool. So my first question is, what is the inspiration behind your channel's name and logo? I know it's based off your first name, I think, right?
Yeah, it just is my first name.
Okay. So, did you have a YouTube channel before that? Like, what inspired you to do YouTube in the first place?
What was my idea to do YouTube, you said?
Yeah.
Well, I've been making videos since I was a little ass kid. And really I've been making YouTube videos since I was a kid. Maybe 4th or 5th grade, just off and on.
Yeah.
I would make shit with my friends. And I don't know, I've always been drawn to YouTube ever since, like I said, I was a kid. And I think the first time I ever had any sort of success was when I did this YouTube channel called Ignorance in Basketball. I was just talking shit about the Phoenix Suns. I was rooting for the Suns, and I just made a channel around it. And that was during COVID. Yeah. And then after that, I was okay, I think I can actually do this for real. And then I started this channel. But I've had plenty of failures that a lot of people haven't seen.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. So, it's funny because I actually first encountered you, I think a couple months ago, your channel. I saw it on my recommended page. It was about a video about Joe Rogan. It got 500K. And I watched that video knowing nothing of nothing, right? I was so impressed by your editing, your commentary, the tone of your voice. And the thing was, even though I knew most of the stuff you're talking about, you brought a new angle, a new perspective that I didn't think of before watching it. So, what was the inspiration for that video? And did you expect that video to blow up? I know you had other videos before that blew up, but did you expect that video to blow up the way it did?
That one kinda, yeah. I thought anytime you talk about Joe, he usually does somewhat well. It's funny, I was working on that video for a long ass time. Yeah. And I really wanted to make it funny because I know if I'm gonna go after somebody for not being funny, I should try to make the video as funny as possible, especially when I'm dealing with a comedian. So I worked on that one for a while, but originally it was actually over an hour. Mm-hmm. And I was showing it to my friends, and they were both this could be 2 videos, so I ended up splitting that one into 2, and the second part is coming out soon. But thank you. I'm glad you liked the video.
Yeah. But, also, your most recent video I found really interesting. Comedians selling out, and it's a topic that's kind of become sort of a parody in recent times, where it feels like there's so many podcasts by so many of these sort of B-level, C-level comedians, yet they're the ones that get talked about more than the guys who are actually pushing the envelope, like Josh Johnson, and obviously you have your Bill Burrs of the world and what have you. But was that an inspiration for that video, or was it something else?
I don't know if I'm necessarily their successes. I really think it was just how do I explain it? Just the mishandling of their level of power, I guess, is what really pissed me off. and just like they're just so fucking arrogant. And I fucking hate cry bullies. If there's one, can I cuss on here? My bad.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. If there's one thing I cannot stand, it's a cry bully, and I think Andrew Schulz is a huge cry bully.
Okay.
So that video, I had a lot of different angles in my head, but I'm like, what's really the thing that's bothering the most? And it was that.
Okay. Wow.
It's like these comedians who are bad at comedy, in my opinion, and then they have all this political power, and then when it comes back to bite them in the ass, it's like, we're seeing the repercussions of that. Yeah. And I see more comedians coming out and talking about it. I've seen Bill Burr talk about it. I just saw what is his Mark Maron? He was talking about it. He had a joke about Theo Von having Hitler.
That was funny.
Yeah, so I'm glad more people are starting to notice this, because this is a problem.
It is a problem.
It's not good.
It's funny you mentioned Theo, because it feels like before, I don't know what happened. I felt like when he started getting those high profile guests, the Chalamets of the world and all that, I thought, okay, maybe he's turning a cheek, maybe, he's gonna, and then next thing you know, he interviews Donald Trump and he doesn't push back, and then he interviews J.D. Vance and he's glazing the brother, and I'm just like why? Like it's one thing you want to support those people, what have you, but like you're not even providing any actual conversation. That you're just allowing them to control the narrative, and that's just stupid and dangerous.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree. I don't know. I think it's that's who they were rooting for sure.
Yeah.
I will say I do believe these podcasters when they say like they wanted to have Kahmal on.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, I don't think there's any excuse for you to like have Trump on and just like kiss his ass and laugh at his terrible jokes the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And like, no matter what the circumstances are, you made that happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think they wanted the power, they wanted the clout, the money, the attention. And there's a clip in my video, like in my upcoming Joe Rogan video, where he talks about like how he was happy that he changed the outcome of the election because he thought like we just can't keep doing this, like referring to like Joe Biden's presidency.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not Joe Biden's biggest fan. I understand the dude's like 250 years old and stuff, but I'm like, if you think that Trump is a better president than Biden, I just like you're just wrong.
Yeah.
This is worse. This is a lot worse.
It's so funny because you mentioned Biden but like I felt like there was a campaign before he even announced his presidency, like him being the Democratic candidate for presidency, mm-hmm. that if there was a campaign to not make him president, it was so weird because like it's so funny because there is one video. I don't know if that video is still up. It was Paul Joseph Watson. You heard of him, right?
I know the name.
Yeah.
Paul Joseph Watson?
Yeah. He's like this far right reactionary. He somehow still has YouTube channels. Still up. I don't know how, but he made this video about like Joe Biden being a creep and all that. And then when Trump and the Epstein stuff, which we already knew, we knew that for decades, and yet he said nothing about it. And then this whole sort of cover up the debacle going on. He has not said a single word. You know what he's talking about?
Of course not.
Immigration.
What?
Migrants on boats. Why is it the UK full of white? Like it's ads and like it's just so stupid. It is not just him too. There's these other bunch of numpties called Lotus Eaters. It's like this again stupid podcast, and all they're whining about is Carl Starmer and then whatever Trump. They call the Trump King Trump, which is like, come on, man.
Call him Daddy, bro. They call him Daddy.
That's
it doesn't get much worse than that. All these alpha males.
Why do you think, like, obviously I have my own theories on that, but like, why do you think, like, what is it about Trump that like hypnotizes people into like full on worshiping him? You know?
I think it's a few things. I think it's like, one, people are very familiar with him. He's been around since forever.
Yeah.
I think it is, I think he's really good at like playing into people's hatred. I hate to say it, but like whatever you're pissed off about, he makes you believe that he's on your side. and he's really good at like playing to those frustrations.
Yeah,
I think that's Trump's like superpower.
Okay.
So yeah, and yeah, I don't know. People are blinded by it. I don't get it. It's like, dude, the dude's literally an old psycho rapist. But like, people think he's gonna save the world. I don't know.
Because here's a little scary thing I thought about. Like, what if a lot of these people see that as a sort of a means to an end? You know?
What do you mean, see what?
Sort of means to an end. I mean, like, there's this sort of section of Trump supporters, like, they're sort of evangelical Zionists, where they want to accelerate the end of the world for the rapture to take them up to heaven. And they see Trump as a way to do that. Right?
Maybe.
And the scary thing is, even if Trump's not there, they'll just latch on to whoever. Right? So I think there's two things. I think there's a massive mental health problem in America.
For sure.
And secondly, I also think, and look, man, I understand, censorship and all that stuff. I really think the internet needs to be, like, regulated, like, properly. We don't need to hear so many uninformed opinions on things that they don't even understand. Like, I don't know if you've been on Twitter, but like there's like been this stupid debate about Jalen Hurts versus Cam Newton. Do you watch NFL at all, or
no?
Okay,
I know who they are though.
Yeah, and this whole debate, you see guys like Gilly the Kid, and he's going crazy about it, and you see guys like Manziel, and they're like, it's just like why? Like, we're debating things that are not even debatable. Like, I understand. Like, to me, it doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't help that a lot of these algorithms are built for rage engagement, rage bait, engagement farming, and it's sort of like Pandora's box has been open. Now we're living in Pandora's world. It doesn't make any sense. Like, how do we fix it, or attempt to fix it at least?
No, dude, I'm with you. I think they're like, I don't know how you go about regulating it, but I do know that like Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson having two of the most popular platforms in America is bad for the country.
Yeah.
I do know that. Like, we need to do something about just outright grifters.
Yeah.
I don't know if like community notes is the way to go. Like, I do feel weird, like, if YouTube was just going to start taking down people's channels for lying or getting shit wrong. Like, I do think that is like real dangerous territory. I don't know. I wish people gave a shit when like the things that they watch are wrong, but they just don't. I don't know. I think it's just it's too connected to people's like emotional responses or something.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But like, I have family that's like staunch like Fox News people, right? They had I don't know if you heard about this, but like Fox News had to pay like almost $800 million.
Saw that, yeah.
Yeah, for like, they had no idea about that, and I told them about that, and they just didn't give a shit. They don't care. They just continue to watch it every day, and to me, that's insane. But I feel like a lot of people are like that.
Yeah,
I don't know how to solve that issue.
I think what we realize is that let's go back to like the Middle Ages when religion was really the focus of people, right? Okay. The religion, like, think about the Catholic Church. They were the religious figure, and they were also the political figure. And for me, that hasn't really went away. Sure, we're in a whole different governing system, but again, we all like literally there was like this news segment I saw. It was on CP24. That was like the Toronto version of like CNN, right? And there's like this report about people wanting church and state in Canada to not be separate. And I'm just like, and then I realized like people like to be told what to do. People like to be told what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad. Like, and these same people talk about freedom and there's the same people talk about vaccines or bad. Like, they're the same people. And I realized like we are a hypocritical species. We operate on hypocrisy.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. One thing I've realized lately is like just how emotional human beings are.
Yeah.
Like once I started reading like little like books about like logic and stuff, they all would say, like, humans, we make our decisions based off of emotion, and then we'll backtrack and try to use logic to justify those decisions. But it's like there's not a lot of logic with things, right?
Yeah.
There's just not. I don't know.
And that's why, like, it's funny when I hear people talk about, when Trump's out of office for good, then things are going to be fixed. I'm like, it's going to take a while for things to be, like, quote-unquote normal. And I don't think things are going to be quote-unquote normal ever again. And I don't think they ever were normal. I think we lied to ourselves about certain things. I think when people, because I remember it was 2017, right? It's the first year Trump was in office. And the whole Charlottesville debacle happened. And I don't know why. I went online. It was the first time I actually went online, and actually looked through the comments. And some of the stuff I was seeing was just horrifying to read. And it was just like, how could people think like this? And I realized, like, oh, like, this is what they want, right? These people are missing something. I think all of us are searching for something to latch onto. Some people go in a positive direction, while some others go in a negative direction, and some are static. They don't know what to decide. They're in the middle, which is maybe the worst position to be, because you're upholding progress, and yet you're not condemning the real evil that's going on in society. I look at the whole, like, again, like, I was seeing comments about, Trump was in his, and, like, it doesn't make any sense. And I realized, like, they're just full of shit, and they use that as a badge of honor, They use that as their rallying cry. They think they are the Spartans in 300. They think they are they think they are the gods, but really you're down with everyone else, man. So
yeah, I don't know. I agree. I think people try to find, like, I don't know if value is the right word, like value or community and bullshit like this.
Yeah.
Probably because they don't have a lot going on, or I don't know, they're fucking miserable. But
yeah,
I don't know, man. It's crazy times.
Yeah.
It's crazy times for sure, and I don't know how we fix it. It's like we're in a world now where we just don't live on this same, like, reality.
Yeah, you're right.
I think if everyone had the same grasp of, like, the facts, then I think things would be a lot better. But we're just not.
I think what hasn't helped is that there's people who have been, they're not just people. There's foundations. There's sort of startups. There's groups of people that have been working very, very hard to make reality be subjective when it's really objective. When you really think about it, right? I look at what's going on. Like, do you watch sports at all, or?
I mean, I used to watch a lot of basketball. I watched, like, UFC, like, here and there, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so actually that's perfect, because I look at the NBA right now, and I look at again this offseason alone. There were cat fights over can T-Mac win 3 rings with Shaq. There was, again, I mentioned the Jalen Hurts Cam Newton thing, and I kind of spilled over to the NBA, right? There was talks about all this other stuff. It's sort of like, it's so funny that what people really realize is that, this whole concept of my truth. I hate that word. The truth is the truth. Like, it's not my truth or their truth or the others. It's the truth is the truth. And usually the truth is in the middle, right? When you start to make the truth into a subjective, opinionated thing, then we are in the situation that we're in because of that. So, yeah, I mean, like, for me, when it comes to sports, it's like people are always going to argue. I personally think it's kind of a waste of time. Like, but I mean, people are always going to do that. But when we're talking about, like, the president, or, like, did the president do this or did he not? Like, did he try to steal an election or did he not? If we don't agree on that, we're not living on the same plane. And, like, that's not good. And that's where the world is at. Yeah. A lot of people think it was all a FBI psyop. And it wasn't real. And he did try and all this. And I'm like, bro, what?
I think that like what? Okay, I'll ask you a question. What conspiracy do you actually believe in?
No, I mean, like, is Epstein thinking that he killed himself or didn't kill himself? Is that a conspiracy?
No, it's not.
Right? Like, that seems like pretty evident at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not super conspiratorial. I mean, I don't trust like the government. I don't know if that's a conspiracy at all. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm a super conspiratorial guy.
Okay,
like,
so
I do believe in the moon landing.
I think I think what's happened is that we allowed certain figures to it's kind of like like it's kind of like how can I say this? It's kind of like in the movie Venom. I don't know if you watched that movie, but the symbiote crashes down to Earth and they start latching on to people at random, right? And that's how I feel about conspiracies. Conspiracies are like there is a slippery slope with that, because you can go from not trusting the government and UFOs and Area 51 to stuff like the Montauk's and thinking Stranger Things was a fucking documentary, to not thinking like the alien late lizard people are like ruling over the universe. Like it really just turns into a rabbit hole, and people can't differentiate that, right? Like, here's the thing. Like, I had a little bit of a conspiracy phase back during the pandemic. I think everyone kind of did, because they were just bored. Sure. And then when you start watching these things, these so-called documentaries, these documents, these posts, and what have you, a lot of them don't hold any weight. A lot of them don't hold any water. They take a half-truth and they stretch it to this whole thing. And it sort of takes away from what you were trying to prove in the first place. And I think we live in a world where, again, it's like that quote by Thanos Infinity War: reality is whatever I can make it be, or something like that. It's like I can make up something, and if I can get 5-10 people to support that, then it's a whole different thing. Why do you think? I think cults now are more prominent now than ever before, but people don't think like that. Because they usually think of cults, they think of Jim Jones, they think of Wacko, they think of all these other stuff. But I think the Trump base is the biggest cult.
Oh, yeah.
Since, honestly, it might be bigger than Hitler, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because it might be the biggest since then. But maybe. It's like...
We're talking numbers.
Yeah. Obviously, that we're kind of getting carried away with this, but like... I just think that Trump is probably maybe the manifestation of everything wrong with the world.
No, I'm with you. Like, it didn't start with him.
It didn't start with him, but it kind of led to him. And that's the thing. We didn't hear the warning signs, When Reagan was president and he was doing all that messed up shit about the war on drugs and the whole Iraq hostage situation and him leveraging that to win the presidency... Again, but when you talk about the 80s, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, and it's the 80s nostalgia, 80s aesthetic, RoboCop. Like, that's why, like, sort of obsessing over past decades, to me, never sat well with me, because you're missing everything sort of beyond the surface.
No, yeah, I'm with you.
Like, why do you think people? Like, why do you think people get nostalgic over the 80s, even though, like, a lot of things are happening now that are bad came from that era, started from that era?
I think people just aren't thinking about it. Like you said, people are thinking about the music and the movies and the dancing and shit, the fashion. Yeah. But, I mean, you're right. And fucking hell, people praise Reagan like he was a great president. I mean, the Republicans love to praise Reagan.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. Fuck that guy. He sucks.
Yeah, I know. So do you think Trump is the worst leader in world history?
World history, probably not. But, like, recent American history, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, we gotta think about, like, Hitler,
Yeah.
Mussolini, people like that. People who have done like
it's funny because I do view Trump as a sort of modern day Mussolini, but without right. But again, the thing about Mussolini was like, if he wanted you dead, he would just kill you. Like that's how it worked back in those days, right? The thing about Trump is like, your mind gets killed, which is even worse. Right?
What do you mean by that?
Meaning, like, your whole mindset gets sort of downgraded to this sort of primal, instinctly, sort of primal, kind of like, it's us versus them, defending everything Trump does. It's crazy that, like, people talk about, how can Trump have any supporters? And I tell them, these people are always there. Right? Mm-hmm. These people are always there. These people have always been walking among us, man. And it's not just a political thing. It's just general thing. There's just been people that are just been sociopaths, psychopaths. It's just they never got into power. So we just don't notice them. We just walk right past them. Right? And it doesn't help. I mentioned the mental health crisis, but it doesn't help that a lot of these sort of institutions were closed down by Reagan as a tax write-off. That's another thing I don't hear people talk about. Right? They would rather talk about the whole speech he did to bring down the Berlin Wall, but I'm like, that's more cosmetic shit, That wall was gonna go down no matter what, but
Well, I don't think most people are as informed as you are, bro.
Yeah,
I really think it's a lot of that, and also it's like these, like we were talking about, like these, like Fox News.
Yeah,
that's not good for America, dude.
It's not.
It's not, and it's the most watched news station in the country.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
If I guarantee you, if you ask, like people who watch Fox News, I would say over half of them have no idea about that lawsuit. That's insane.
Yeah.
And they probably watch it, like, every single day.
Yeah. It also...
That shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if you watch First Take. You watch First Take?
I used to.
Okay. Do you think that First Take was kind of like Fox News before Fox News became what it was?
No, it's like, it's all the similar vibe.
Yeah.
There's this, like, little documentary that I watched. It's on YouTube. I forgot what it's called, but it's about this lady whose dad was, like, super into Fox News, and she kind of, like, de-radicalizes him.
Yeah.
And it's about, a part of the documentary, they talk about, like, what Fox News does and, like, their strategy, but it really is, like, they have their shit down packed in terms of, like, entertainment value.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all kind of like the same shit to me. Like, people don't watch Fox News because they want to be informed, and I think it's really just like a dopamine thing.
Yeah.
Same thing with sports.
Yeah.
It's just entertaining to them.
Yeah.
Like, when I talk to my Republican family, they view sports like it's like a fun thing to talk about, and I'm like, or like when they talk about politics, they act like it's fun, and I'm like, this shit is not cute. It's not fun.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be fun.
No, it's not at all.
This thing is like, I look at people, not even Republican figures. I look at someone like Cory Booker, and I'm like, this is just a joke. Like again, he's doing this performance, because that's what I'll call it. It's a performance.
Yeah.
And then he votes with his Republican bipartisan people on things that will harm the country just because he wants to protect his own pockets. It does not make any sense to me, right?
Yeah, that's what Democrats suck. Like, they're not. I'm not gonna say they're no better, because I don't think we would be sending people to, like, death camps if Kamala won. But I'm like, I understand why people hate the Democratic Party. I'll never be ignorant to that, because they don't do shit. They don't really get anything done. They don't seem to really stand for anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get it, but I'm like, they're not the same. I'll never be one of those people that thinks they're equivalent, but I mean, I understand the frustration with this party.
What do you 100%. Think the Democrats need to do to regain the public's trust and win the next election, which is 2028? Time is flying by quickly. And who do you think should lead the party? Who do you think could be a good president for them?
I don't know. I mean, like, I think of somebody like a Tim Walz. I feel like, but I think if he did his thing, because when he first came on the scene with Kamala, I thought he was doing good. Like when they were doing the whole weird thing, the Republicans are weird. Like, I feel like people were into that. And unfortunately, I think people are just going to go based off of vibes. Yeah. Like, have good policies. I don't think Democrats really have good policies, but I don't know if they'll be able to, like, prove that they can really get shit done that quickly. Yeah. Whoever they are, they cannot, like, don't do Gavin Newsom. That's a terrible idea, I think. And I don't think it can be anybody who is too close to, like, Biden, because I really think, like, the fact that Kamala was like, yeah, Joe's fine. Like, I think she lost a lot of points because of stuff like that. Yeah. I think, and also, like, I think they should go further left. Like, this whole, like, moderate shit, I don't think people are messing with that. Like, I think they need to go, like, a more of a Mom Donnie route, and I think they'll get a lot more support.
Yeah, I'm just worried about Zoran is, like, Trump's gonna do some stupid ass stunt, and it's just gonna kill off the momentum, you know?
It might help it. I mean, it depends, because the one thing about Trump is that he is incompetent as hell. Yeah. I don't think he really knows what's going on. Yeah. I think he's surrounded by demons who are, like, trying to get stuff done. Yeah. But, I mean, at least the last time I looked into it, it turned out that they were actually deporting less people than, like, Biden and Obama, which is insane. Yeah. When you, like, hear about everything that's going on. So, I don't know. I'm glad that he won. I think this will be a really good time for people to see, like, if this works, you know. I hopefully he's able to enact a lot of his ideas. Yeah. So that people can see, like, does this stuff actually work? Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So you mentioned that, you know, is most of your family Republican, or some of them, or all of them? What's the breakdown?
It's like my dad's side. Like it's the they all were pro-Trump this time, but, like, they haven't always been. But my grandparents are. Okay. They're hardcore Fox News people, which is crazy. I know, dude. Oh my god. I know. But my mom's side, nah. Okay.
Interesting.
And me, hell no.
So, it actually does segue to my next question, which is, how did your politics evolve over time? Like, were you ever a conservative when you were younger? Did you became a leftist or a socialist or whatever? Or were you always leftist to begin with?
No, I've definitely become more left-leaning over time. I think, like, once this YouTube channel got a little bit more, like, successful and I was able to do it as a job, then I was able to, like, take time and just, like, learn and read and shit. Yeah. And I think that, like, the more I did that, the more I became, like, just kind of left-leaning. Because at first I was probably just a bit more, like, nihilistic about the government. I'm like, look, these people don't give a shit. They're not going to come and save you. Like, you got to figure it out. I don't think I was ever really, like, conservative, though. But I guess that's more of, like, a libertarian approach. Yeah. But now it's like, once you really, like, sit and think about it, I really do feel like people, for the most part, are just kind of victims of their circumstances. And it's like, if somebody's born into, like, poverty and, like, the stats show that, like, most people die, like, you know, in the tax bracket they're born into, then it's like, why the fuck are we really trying to condemn these people? Yeah. Like, really, Mr. Suburbia is going to be shitting on the kid who joins a gang because everybody in his family. And then when you do, like, learn about history, you learn, like, a lot of this stuff is because of the government. Yeah. So it's like, for you to not, like, for us to just, like, turn our back on these people is just insane to me.
It is, because I feel like, you know, because it's interesting you mentioned the middle class, because I feel like I have this little theory that if you're in the middle class, or you're, like, in the upper middle class, or you're rich, you're not gonna care who's the leader. You're not gonna care who's president. You're not gonna, because it's not gonna affect you. It's everybody below is gonna affect you. If you're at the lowest of the lows, below the poverty line, you're not gonna care because they're not gonna cater to you. They're gonna act like you don't exist. So I don't blame people thinking that, who have that sort of anarchist mindset, because we've seen the French Revolution. We've seen that has worked Granted, did it fully work? No. Because, opportunists, they jumped on that opportunity, they diluted the message, they muddled everything, and next thing you know, people are fighting each other in the streets over things that are not even actual real things. So,
yeah, I'm with you, and that's another reason why I give Trump people like a little bit of leeway, because like they're probably just like, I think most people are like, look, whoever I vote for, my life isn't going to really change that much. This guy seems like he wants to do something different, so let's go with that. Now, to me, if you were paying any sort of attention, like, you would know that different doesn't mean better.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, people don't really feel like these presidents are really going to come in and change anything in their life.
I also think that there is a lack of, again, just think about like I don't know where, like, do you live in the U.S. or I'm assuming,
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like what state you live?
Well, I was in Georgia, but I'm in California right now.
Okay, California. Okay, so when you're growing up, right? Like, how was the history? Like, what did they teach you in history? Like, actually.
I feel like we went over American history a bunch. Also, like, for me in school, it was so hard because I just didn't give a shit. Like, it was just so boring. And I think they're really bad at, like... I think, like, with kids, you need to give them, like, a motivation of, like, why they're learning what they're learning.
Yeah.
Just saying, like, this is a history of the country. Like, nobody gives a shit. Like, I started reading about history like when I got older because I understood like the importance of it, and like I was able to connect it to like my life.
Yeah.
Like I was just reading a book about like the Black Panthers. It's like,
yeah,
I'm fucking black, and I want to make films and stuff, so it's like learning about these people will actually help me. But like when I'm just learning about like the fucking Louisiana Purchase and how we got Florida, like I don't give a shit in like 8th grade about that. I'm just trying to stay awake.
Yeah.
So I think it was a lot of just boring like a white American history that I hated.
Yeah,
that's what I remember.
Because they don't teach about the Black Panther Party, like back. They don't do that. They don't talk about. They don't talk about Malcolm X as the figure he should be talked about, right?
No.
Because even if you agree or disagree about what he was trying to do, like he was a figure that was multifaceted, but history books, channels, books, or whatever portray him as like the yin to Malcolm's yang, and it's like that's not how it works. Martin's yang, like that's not how it works.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I still need to like go through and learn a lot because I don't feel like I really learned anything of value in school.
Yeah. And also, again, doesn't help that the public education is being under threat for it feels like decades now because of these budget cuts and class increases and like. And that's not how it works. Like, how do we fix that? Like,
I don't know. We need new leadership. Yeah. I just think like the what's it called? My fucking brain just shut off. The incentives are just all messed up.
Yeah.
I think that's what needs to be fixed, and that's when people say like they're anti. Like, I'm like a fairly left-leaning guy. I don't know if I will call myself like a socialist or leftist or whatever, only because I don't know if I totally believe like capitalism is evil inherently. I definitely think it needs to be heavily regulated, and I can for damn sure see that what we're doing now is not working at all. I think I just need to do a little bit more reading before I'm all the way, but I'll probably get there.
Yeah.
But I'm just like this what we're doing right now is just not working at all. Not even a little bit.
Okay, so do you remember your first video that really blew up, right? And sort of take me through that sort of process of making that video. And did you think that when you first blew up, because again, congrats on you getting 100K, and did you expect your channel to sort of take off? And now you're averaging 200K a video now. Like, did you expect for you to be performing that well on a platform like YouTube?
This is gonna sound kind of cocky, but kinda, yeah, I kinda did. Only after the ignorance in basketball one, because I kind of figured out there, like, I could take something. I figured out, like, I have kind of, like, a skill. Like, I'm good at, like, that's when I figured out I was good at not speaking to people, but, like, essentially that, like, saying things in a way that people resonate with.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like, I'm doing that with this channel and people are liking it. And I did it relatively quickly. So I was like, if I just talk about things that are more, like, mainstream, like, way less niche, then I should do well. Like I said, I was going to get 100K like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. I was dead fucking wrong. I was way off. But I've always felt like, I can do this. Okay. And now I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I don't need to take fucking 2 months to make these videos. Like, that last video, I did it in like 4 days. Okay. So I'm like, I can do these way quicker and still do relatively well. That I just figured out. So now I feel like I'm really about to, go crazy. Okay. I might be wrong, but I'm just like, I feel like I can do this.
Okay. It's interesting because one of your other videos that I, again, noticed, because I pressed the popular tab on your YouTube channel, was the Drake video. And, again, was that video something in the moment, or was that something that you always wanted to do, but, the whole beef happened, so there was a perfect opportunity for you to release that video in that climate?
It's funny because, like, that whole video is conversations I've been having with my friends for, like, the past 5 years. Okay. And, like, that was the time. That was the one where I was like, this is either going to do horrible or really good. Yeah. One thing I will say is, like, every time all my biggest videos, I didn't know that those were going to do well. Okay. I was like my Terrence Howard video, I was like, if this video gets 100K, that's great. Yeah. And that's my biggest video by far. And I was like, what the hell? Looking back in hindsight, it makes sense, but, like, I don't know. My shit's pretty hit or miss for the most part. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah. Interesting. So, did your opinions in that video, did they change, or are they more solidified now?
In the Drake video? Yeah. Like, I'd have to go back and watch it. One thing, I don't like watching myself or hearing myself talk at all. I'm definitely one of those people. Okay. But I'm trying to think, like, what I said. I feel like I probably stand on all that stuff, I would imagine. But I don't know. I have to go back and watch it. I mean, It's been, what did I make that video? Like a year? Almost, maybe damn near 2 years ago? Yeah.
Okay. So...
But I definitely don't like Drake.
Yeah, it's funny because, like I'm from Canada, right? And obviously there's this assumption that, you're from Canada, you gotta like Drake. And I'm like, it doesn't work like that. Like I was definitely a fan, like, back in the day, even a couple of years ago. But when I heard CLB, man, I'm like, nah, I'm cool with this, man. Like, I got burned too many times, Yeah. And it's just like, sure, there were songs that I liked then, but I'm like, it's just like, I just felt like, come on, man. Like, it's just, like, I was done with him. And it's funny, like, the Kendrick stuff, I was done with Kendrick before that. Like, I used to be the biggest Kendrick fan in the world back in the day. Because my brother introduced me to him. And this was during, like, 2015. This was Pimp Butterfly. Crazy. That was a wild time. Yeah. And I don't know, man. Like when Nipsey died, bro. I don't know, bro. I started to look at Kendrick a little weird. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't want to sound too conspiratorial, but I'm just like, I never bought that story, the official story of Nipsey Hussle's death. I never bought it. Still to this day, I don't buy it. Some guy ran up on him and killed him. Nah, it had to be planned. Someone wanted him gone, and next thing you know, like, because you gotta understand, like, Nipsey was sort of like the kind of the middle way between the streets and the hip hop mainstream, because he was blowing up during that time. I used to listen to him a lot. Like, this is like 2018, like when that record dropped, Dedication out. That record's still fire to this day. And it's just, when he died, like, that was sort of like a shotgun to the chest. Like, I still think it, like, I still get a little antsy about that, man. So. Fair. Yeah.
Okay, I cut out.
So, like, I don't know why. Like, are you a Kendrick fan, or?
Yeah, dude, I'm a Kendrick fan for sure.
Okay.
I love the music. I think he works his ass off on the albums, and
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Did you listen to that new Tyler album? Tyler Creator album?
I didn't listen to all of it.
Okay.
I think I'm past my Tyler phase. Hate to say it. I mean, I always like appreciate him for the music, but I think I just don't think it's for me anymore.
Why? Why do you think that?
I don't know, dude. So this might get me canceled, but I mean, like this, he just talks like once this dude talks about like swallowing cum, like I can't do it, dude.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
No, you know what? You're right. You know, it's so funny because here's the thing. Like, I stopped being a Tyler fan for like years, for the same thing you said. Like, I don't know, man. Like, he really, whenever he talks, bro, he pisses me off so much because the way that he talks about himself, I'm just like, bro, like you're, like this for, like, it feels like he's been cosplaying for Ralph for his whole career, and it's like I can't be the only one that noticed that, and I kind of like, again, like we're gonna keep the same energy, right? You know, with him and whoever, right? And it's like, it just does not make it. Like that one interview that like really that turned me on. Like it's funny because you know that turned me totally off on him was that interview that he did with Maverick Carter, and the tone and just he took like I don't know if this is a hot take. I think he to me he's a full blown narcissist, and I cannot be the only one that thinks that. I can't be the only one that thinks that.
No, you're not. I definitely think he's narcissistic as hell. I don't even think he would argue that. I mean, the guy's fucking literally talking about yeah. Like, his lyrics are crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Talking like how much he fucking loves himself and shit.
To me, it's also he talks about the same things, bro. He talks about it feels like he's rapping in circles. And it's just like I hate artists that do that because like you're holding yourself back, like, and also it also the sound like because again it feels like you know finally I see some people that are pushing back against his music, but there's this one. Do you watch the Joe Budden podcast?
I see clips, but I'm not gonna pretend like I watch the whole thing.
Okay, so there's this clip. This guy named Mark Lamont Hill. Do you know who that is?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you know. Okay. So he said something that was like, okay, man, that might be the worst take I heard from him. Right? Because a lot of his takes are really good. Don't get me wrong. But there's one thing he did about Tyler. It's like, what are you talking about? She said, you know, the last 8 years, you know, Tyler's been like, they hit Tyler's albums, man. They're like, the only... Like, he mentioned, like, no one is making better albums than Tyler the last 8 years. And I'm like, what are you talking about, my man?
Disagree with that. I like Igor. I like, Call Me If You Get Lost. Like, I like that one. That one's cool. I don't listen to it that much. But I don't know. It's just like, I just can't hear a dude talking about eating cum. I just can't. That's my level of homophobia, I guess. I don't want to hear any women, guy. I just don't.
Okay.
I don't want to hear that.
Okay, that's fair. You know, it's not even that. It's like I feel like his music to me, like it to me, it's shock value slop. And a lot of people got mad at me for saying that, but it is. It's shock value. It's empty shock value. Like even go back to his first couple albums. He's saying shit that clearly he's trying to get you pissed off, and it does not work because he does not have the wordplay to make it sound good, you know?
The first albums, I think even he would agree with you with that. I wouldn't say... So you think like Chromacopia is shock value slop?
I just think Chromacopia is just... It's nothing music. It's elevator music, and I look. Here's the thing. Like I love vaporwave music. I love I love vaporwave music, so it's kind of hypocritical for me to say that. But at least with vaporwave, there's an angle. You know, there's a different type of. It feels like when I try listening to that record, I'm like I can't listen to this. Like I just like it just none of the stuff just like. it's unfortunate because a lot of the artists that I like are on that album. I love Doechii, and I'm like, she doesn't sound good on this, right? I love Baby Keem, and he didn't sound that good on it. I couldn't even hear him properly, right? So, I think, I don't know, man. It's something about Tyler is like, I don't know, man. The guy is kind of low key a creep. Like there was like he was in a relationship with an 18-year-old when he was 30 years old, and no one brings that up for some reason. Like,
this is the first time hearing of it. That's true.
Yeah, you can search it up, bro. That's another video you might want to do. In the near future.
That would be big. A big change for me, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, and also there's that song. Was it a guy
or girl? I'm just curious.
Huh?
The relationship, was it a guy or girl?
It was a girl.
Okay.
Right?
Did not know that. I mean, that's not great.
Yeah.
That's not great.
Yeah, and then there's this song that he did where it's on Cherry Bomb. You know the song I'm talking about. The Young song. What's it called?
What's it?
It was on Cherry Bombs. It was like a beat. There's like a beat switch. It was forgot the name. Yeah, that song's that song's wild. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't know. It's just I don't know, man. For whatever reason, he's still it seems like his fan base is they still worship the god. So I don't know, but
yeah, he definitely has one of those cult-like followings for sure.
Yeah.
I think his fan base seems to have really switched.
Yeah.
Pretty much post Flower Boy.
Yeah.
I think his fan base is totally different now.
Yeah, it is totally different. Which also kind of...
It's cool to see, kind of, but,
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever scrapped a video?
Yeah. I've definitely written videos, and I was like, nah. I'm trying to think if I've ever... really worked on one, edited it, and then was like, no. I almost did a few times, but I was like, fuck it, I'll just put it up.
Okay.
The one before the Joe Rogan one, The Price of Immortality, that's a video I almost scrapped.
Wow.
I was showing it to a friend, and I was like, this shit sucks.
That's funny.
And they're like, it's not that bad, and I was like, alright, I guess I'll post it. And, did okay.
Okay.
But, I'm one of those people that pretty much thinks all my videos are bad. I think I'm getting better at it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm, anywhere near, in my quote-unquote prime yet.
Yeah.
Not even close. I think I'm just getting started.
Okay. What do you think is the future of the channel? Do you think you'll start doing videos about, again, maybe another video like that Drake video, maybe another video like your last one? Do you see yourself making different types of content in the future, or you're not thinking that far ahead yet?
Well, the only thing I can say for sure now is I plan on, I've said this before, but I plan on making a lot more videos, and I think I'm gonna start experimenting a lot more.
Okay.
I was just that video was shot by my friend, that's why he's here. We're really trying to essentially turn this into a whole production company. I want to start making films. I'll probably start making video games and shit. So,
okay.
I don't know about soon, but comic books. That's the direction I want to go in the future.
That's cool.
So, yeah, thank you. So,
yeah,
I was and he's basically going to be doing the cinematography. So I was what we should do is go around and just shoot things. Gox.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, but our own version of that.
Okay.
And that's something I could get done in a few days, and just I just want to keep experimenting and trying different things.
Okay.
And just not take this shit so serious. I remember back in the day, I felt if I posted a video, it had to be great, and or else people would hate it, and I would lose. I don't know, I don't know what I thought, but I'm if it doesn't do well, no one's going to see it, and no one's really going to give a shit.
Yeah.
And I notice a lot of the times I'm wrong when I think things are going to not do well, or when I think they are going to do well. So I'm I should just keep trying. And one thing I actually did learn from Kendrick is he said that he's pretty much always writing. Every day he'll write. even though he doesn't put out a lot of stuff, he's always like creating things, and that's more of the approach that I want to take for this channel.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. Eminem did something similar. Like Rick Rubin was talking about this in interviews. Like he was in the studio with M. This is during the time where like that the Marshall Mathers LP was going on, and he was just writing. And he asked Eminem, like, "Are you going to use any of this?" He said, "No, but it keeps me in the habit. So if I forget a line in the studio, I'm supposed to say I can go back and again, Eminem's memory is like that's his superpower. I think like the way that he could just break down certain words and similes and like that to me is superpower. I know like my generation doesn't really like mess with M like that, but like you don't have to like the
music. How old are you?
I'm 22.
If you mind saying you're 22?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're young. Okay.
How old are you?
29.
Wow. You don't look like it.
19. I know.
Okay. Wow.
That always shocks people.
You know, so it's just fascinating because, like, I don't know if you are you on Twitter that much or?
Nah, dude, I'm not at all.
Okay.
I should be, but I don't know. I just feel like everybody I know that's on Twitter is like essentially depressed. I think that's why I stay away from it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's like a depressing ass app.
It is. You're right.
Yeah.
It really. Are you on Reddit?
No, those are the big two. Like, I'll go on Reddit when I'm researching something, but like not in just like day to day.
Yeah. The thing is though, like, I'm on Reddit a lot, and it is the Wild West for sure. It's better regulated than a lot of these social media sites combined, but there are some crazy people there for sure. Like I'll tell you that story. So my brother first introduced me to Reddit in 2019, right? And I didn't really this app called Reddit. Okay, whatever. You know, he was like stealing memes off of Instagram for Logic. So do you listen to Logic?
Oh, the rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I had a big Logic phase back in the day.
Okay.
I really fucked with his first two albums.
Yeah, those were the days. But he hooked me on to Reddit, and you know, my first account actually it didn't really go down. Like I was just spitballing whatever's on my mind. I posted it. It didn't really do well. It was again a lot of the comments were like, "What is this guy talking about? Who is this asshole?" Like it was a lot of negativity, and then I realized, okay, I gotta ask someone how to like crack this code, right? Because every day I'll be seeing people getting 80K, 50K, 10,000 comments, 25,000. Okay, I gotta understand how can I get to that level. And I asked this brother, and I forgot his name, but shout out to him. He said, post. He told me two things. You're gonna post something, post it like you mean it, right? Mm-hmm. Even if you don't believe it, have conviction in your post. Right? You're gonna actually troll properly. And secondly, post between I think it was like 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Because that's when most of the traffic of that app is. Because everybody's in the office, everybody's at home, like that type of thing, right? So I learned that, and I immediately got more successful. And then on my second account, Reddit account, I did the same exact thing. And sure, I was posting a lot. I was posting like 20 posts a day. Like, I was crazy. and it got me to 1 million. And my shit was actually being written about in articles. Like Screen Rant and CPR. And it was crazy because I'll tell you a story. Like, I was like, I don't know why. I was in the washroom. I was checking my phone. And I was on, and I don't know why. Because I used to go on Screen Rant a lot back in the day. Mm-hmm. And I just came back from Germany because I lived in Germany for like a year, and my dad got a job back here. So, and I had to get extra credits to go to like the college I wanted to go to. Like I graduated from Humber College for broadcast radio, and
nice.
Yeah, I know. And I was on the phone. I was on Screen Rant, and I saw this article about what DC roles Haley Steinfeld can play. And I'm like, whatever. Curiosity got to me. Okay, I'll click on it. And I saw the link to my post. And I'm like, what? They made a whole article about it? Like, wow. I showed it to my brother. He couldn't believe it. He's going crazy. I'm like, wow. And I that's when I knew, like, I could actually do this.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just been, again, it's been bombs away. I mean, it got to a point where, like, it felt, it was feeling too easy. I mean, I literally just posted something about, like, White Collar, right? What, you watch the show White Collar?
No, White Collar?
Yeah. It's like this, kind of like this business crime show. It's really interesting, but,
it makes sense with the name.
Yeah, and I got like 2K likes and 250 comments, something like that. And I realized, like, I wasn't even meant to post that. Like, I was just throwing shit at the wall, and it was working. And I realized, like, I cracked the code here. And I think it's kind of like I think you kind of did the same thing too. It's like you're sort of, again, because you mentioned you had a channel before, and then you took what you learned from that channel, and you're applying to your new channel you have right now. Yeah. And it feels like, again, that's why I always say, like, trial and error to me is the best thing someone can do. Because,
for sure.
Because you're not going to learn anything if you don't do it.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
And the thing is, again, you missed all the, it's kind of like this quote, like, you missed all the baskets that you don't take. So shoot. You might miss, you might make it, you might not. But again, at least you're attempting something. And that's why I don't get us bashing people for trying something new, right? It may not work.
I think only losers do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like bashing people for trying, because it's like everybody's gonna like. One thing I've realized is, like, I think everything is cringy if you really think about it. Like, whatever you think the coolest job is, like, it's cringy.
Yeah.
Like, people want to be fucking, like, I went to a concert. I went to Complex Con, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that.
I don't know Complex Con.
You're right. So I was watching, like, 21 Savage perform, right? People would think, like, that's, like, the dopest shit of all time. And I was watching it, and I just saw a bunch of people just, like, on their phones, just, like, not interested. And I was like, damn, this guy's really just, like, clocking in. He's doing his thing. Nobody really gives a shit, and he's going to get his check and leave. And I thought about it. I was like, this is just kind of what it is. Even in entertainment, it's just like somebody just kind of doing a thing. People don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's just kind of life.
Yeah.
I think. You just need to get used to just being embarrassed, kind of.
Yeah. It's also, I think it helps that, you know, if you yourself are enjoying what you're doing, and you're getting good money out of it, and you have a good life, you're not gonna care, like, what other people think outside of your own fan base. So that's why I kind of, like, again, like, this whole, like, I gotta go after the haters. Like, I understand that it's a human trait to do that, I think, but at the end of the day, like, the fans are going to be there with you no matter what happens. Right, I look at what's going on with, like, obviously, were you ever a Kanye fan?
Of course.
Okay. So, well, what is your sort of reaction to what's been going on in the last couple of years? Because it's been crazy.
It's a lot. I mean, I don't know, dude. I feel like it's crazy. But, like, when you think about it, it makes sense, sadly enough. I don't know. I think Kanye's just kind of somebody who's definitely mentally ill.
Yeah.
Has a lot of bad people around him, probably, or at least people who don't care enough. And I think he's always just been kind of like a contrarian. Contrarian who's not super well informed.
Yeah.
And he's very arrogant and spiteful.
Yeah.
And, you know, he has a lot of negative qualities that have always been there. It just kind of seems like they have consumed him.
Yeah. I also think there's something that he said that, this is back, you know, graduation era. He said something so interesting. He said, like, if you're a fan of me, you're a fan of yourself. And I would say that quote might not make sense then. Now it makes a lot of sense. Like, because a lot of people became fans of Kanye because they saw themselves in him.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
They like this, like, again, Kanye loves anime. Most people love anime. Again, Kanye is a big hip hop head, and I think I assume there's a lot. Again, people, again, it's a whole different thing. Like, I also the one thing I find interesting though is, like, that's why, like, again, like, that's why I always view someone like Pusha T so much more favorably now is that, again, sure, you know, Pusha T's sort of kind of like boogeyman gimmick might be cringy, but he executes it really well. That's the thing.
Did you like the album?
Oh, I love clips. Oh my god! I always love clips. And that new record's out in the year. I don't care what anyone says. That was amazing.
I couldn't get through it, dude. I'm gonna be real. I've just never been a huge fan of his sound. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll try it again.
Yeah.
I didn't get far into it, but I'm just like, I just don't think this is okay.
Okay.
But you know, I'm always like that with a lot of my favorite artists. I don't like them at first, and then I hear them again, and I'm like, okay. Big fan now.
Interesting. What was the most recent movie that you watched?
Oh, I watch a lot of movies, bro. The most recent movie I watched was this movie called Boiling Point.
Oh, I heard that's good.
Yeah, it's a Japanese one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched while I was kind of nodding off, but I was watching that. And then before that, we watched Violent Cop, same director.
Damn.
Yeah. I've been
so you're in Japanese cinema?
Like, this is more of a newer thing. I've watched anime, and I'm trying to think. I don't think I've really seen a lot of Japanese films, actually.
Okay.
That aren't animated.
Okay.
But, like, I saw a video, and then my friend, like, we've just been watching... Okay. Just trying to watch a lot of different stuff, you know? Because, like I told you, like, I want to start making movies, so it's like, you know, got to start really learning.
Okay. So, have you ever watched Stranger Things?
Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Do you like the show?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're excited for the last season then, right?
I am. You know what's funny? This is a funny story. So, speaking of music, you know Steve on the show that he makes music?
Yeah.
Yeah. you don't sound too excited about it.
Yeah, I know.
I fuck with his music, right? But I listened to it for like 2 years, and I had no idea that was him. I just assumed it was like Norwegian dude. I just found it on Spotify. I'm like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
And then like one day, my friend, I don't know how he found it, but he figured out who it was, and it was funny. We just had a funny ass moment about that.
Yo.
But I say all that to say I am excited.
Yeah. What's your favorite character in the show?
That's a good question, dude. I don't know. Probably Hopper, I guess.
Yeah, shout out to Hopper. He's a GOAT for sure.
Yeah.
He's a GOAT for sure. It's so funny. I tell you a story. This is when I came back from Germany. I live in Port Credit, Mississauga. It's like near Lake Ontario. It's like 20 minutes away from Toronto. And my dad and my brother, like they coach youth soccer. They still do. Mm-hmm. And they were going into Brampton, and I don't know why I had this idea because it was already getting a little dark outside. This is like August. This is like mid-August, and I was walking. I started because in Canada there's a lot of like these big malls, right? Mm-hmm. And Square One is like the biggest mall besides Yorkdale in all of Canada, I think. And it was again. I assume like because it takes 15 minutes to get there via a car. I'm like, can I get there in under an hour? As like a little challenge, right? So I was walking there, and thinking nothing of nothing, I see a bicycle coming right beside me, like in the opposite direction, right? And it was, it felt like I'm gonna say it felt like a Zack Snyder movie scene where everything just slows down. It was crazy. I don't know, I felt like I was dreaming for a second. Everything just slows down, and I got a clear look at this person, and because I knew it was a woman. This person looked exactly like Millie Bobby Brown, exactly, and that shit like freaked me out. And I'm like, it's riding in a bicycle that she would ride in the show. It was I'm like, what's going on here? And then I look, and she was gone. It was like she was never there in the first place. And I saw, and I'm like, okay, it's getting dark. So I walked back, and I start thinking about her more and more to the point I'm like, do I have a crush on this person? And I look her up, and next thing you know, she's probably my biggest celebrity crush. So that's
Really?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Her ghost was following you. So my thing is, did you have a crush before or after? I guess this is okay for you, right? Because she's got to be like around your age, right?
Yeah.
I would assume.
I'm like a year older than her.
Okay, so yeah. For me, it's a little creepy because like I saw her grow up when I was already an adult. But for you, I think you're good.
Yeah. Yeah. The reason why I mentioned her because it feels like because it's funny because when the show started, like everyone loved her and all that stuff. She had this. You probably saw her, like she was on like Jimmy Fallon and there's like this game thing and whatever. She started rapping the verse to Monster by Nicki Minaj. That was crazy. Mm-hmm. And everyone loved her. And then next thing you know, I started seeing people kind of like complain about her. Like it was Godzilla. And then next thing you know, the pandemic hit and people kind of forgot about that. And then next thing you know, it's been the last couple of years, it's been nonstop hate for her. Really? Outside of Stranger Things fan base. It's actually crazy. Because it doesn't make any sense because people talk because it's literally over nothing. You really think about it because you probably heard, I don't know if you were on Twitter back in the day, but she got ran off of Twitter based off of things that she never said. Like there was like this homophobic meme going around of her, and it just does not make any sense. And she had to quit Twitter because people were sending death threats at her. I'm like, what? Like.
I didn't hear about this.
And then obviously the whole like Drake situation, people were making jokes about her being potentially groomed, and that pissed me off too. I'm like, what?
Yeah, because that's your woman.
Yeah. And then people were kind of going after her for being with Bon Jovi's son, right?
Oh, I did not know that.
And then obviously Damsel and Electric State. People say, oh, she's in these Netflix slot movies. I'm like, what? Like, obviously Electric State's not good.
She's in a lot of bad movies, though. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, but like, here's the thing, right?
What's been good besides that?
Like, I think there's perspective on that. Because I think, because you look at her career as a whole, what she's done is remarkable, right? But it's like, in the moment, I can get why people are frustrated at her career progress. I get that. Mm-hmm. You don't think I would love her to see in a Nolan movie or a Tarantino movie or just be like a villain. I always thought like her as a villain would be so crazy to see. You know?
I can see it.
You know, like I thought about this idea like because obviously, did you watch the new Superman movie?
I did.
Did you like it?
I thought it was solid.
Okay. So you're excited for the DCU then, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be better than Marvel. I'm very disappointed in Marvel and Disney as a whole.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think James Gunn is going to do a pretty good job.
Okay, so...
I think I would do a better job, though. I'm not going to lie about
it. Okay. I love that energy. So, they started to do development of the Batman and the Brave and the Bold movie, I think. And
is this the second Reeves one, or is this like the new one?
New one.
Okay.
And I think about the Joker, and I'm like, you know, the Joker's been done so many times, so many ways. Yeah. I'm like, let's do something different, man. Enough with this. He's right. Society is like enough of this. Like we live in society, Joker. Let's leave that in the past. I'm tired of that. Like that's stupid. That's dumb. The Joker is not supposed to be sympathetic. I hate.
No, he's not.
Like I don't buy that. Like he's chaos personified, and I'm like, if there is somebody who can do a new take on the character, bring it back to what it was before. I think about this. I think 70s Joker is the best Joker to me because it has the whimsical aspects, it has the gangster aspects. Obviously, there's the messed up, sort of effed up stuff about him. Obviously, because that's in his character too. But there's a lot more variation. He's not a one-note crazy person, but he's not a one-note philosophy. He's quote-unquote right. Like, no, he's not that. He's all those things in between. I really think if James Gunn could... I think if they were to cast Millie as not... I wouldn't say as the Joker, because I don't think that would work. But as a variation, maybe an inspiration, then I think that would go crazy. Now,
you wouldn't want her to be Harley? Because that's where my mind goes.
I'm sorry. I love Margot Robbie's Harley too much, man. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't see anyone else in that role besides her. Now, really? For Harley, it's interesting because, like, if they're gonna, like, put her back in the jester costume like she was in the animated series, I think you could get away with that. I think, but there's two people. I think if they're gonna show her face more prominently, I think Sophie Thatcher from Yellow Jackets. You know who that is?
Sophie, what's her name?
Sophie Thatcher.
Sophie what?
Sophie Thatcher.
Sophie Thatcher?
Yeah. I think she'll do a really good job. Second is Julia Garner. Yeah, Julia Garner from Ozark in the new Fantastic Four movie. I'm like, okay, she'll do a good job. For sure.
As Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
I don't see it. I'm going to be real. I like the other pick more. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I was just talking about how, like, I want to do a Blade movie, right? I think that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Who the fuck do you think could play Blade? I was like, I couldn't think of any, except for, like, Damson Idris. I feel like he'd be, like, the go-to, but I'm like,
yeah.
Let's do a more interesting pick. Who do you think? Or I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but this is... we couldn't really come up with anybody great.
There's this one guy that I really think would do a really good job as Blade. Granted, he's on the older side.
That was another one of my things. I'm like, he's got to be young.
Idris Elba.
Who?
Idris Elba. I know. Look,
Wait. I thought you were saying. Wait, you didn't say Idris Elba, did you?
Yeah, I did.
God, he's like 65 years old.
I know, but if you're gonna do like an old man Blade thing, I think he would kill that. I love Idris Elba. Maybe I'm biased, but I don't know, man. David Idris would be great. I ain't gonna lie, but that's too obvious. That's like, of course.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm like, obviously it would be him, right? But like, can we do somebody else?
Yeah.
My pick. This is what they agreed. Like, it was. Have you ever seen the movie Moonlight?
I think so. Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Like, I don't know the guy's name, but the guy who plays the oldest one.
Yeah. I can see that.
That was my best pick.
Yeah.
But I still feel like, maybe we can find, I don't know, somebody who really fits.
Yeah.
They were like, no, but like of the choices, he would be the best. But
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think there's not a lot of like great Black American actors or Black actors right now. It's not a lot.
I mean, I feel like for that role, there isn't many. I mean, obviously, I think Lakeith Stanfield, that would be funny.
That would be funny. I don't know if it would be good, though. It would be funny. A lot of people were saying Donald Glover. I was like, stop.
No.
We're not doing fucking Donald Glover.
Well, what about Paperboy?
As Blade? Maybe like his friend.
That would be funny, man. That
would be a funny like sketch.
Like a satire? Like that would be.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but we kind of got off track. But like, how do you feel about this sort of hate wave that Millie Bobby Brown is facing, and not just her, just other people like Brie Larson and now for some reason Jenna Ortega and Rachel Zegler. Like, how do you feel about that?
Is Jenna Ortega getting a bunch of hate?
I don't know. I don't know about hate. It's like people were kind of like, why did she look like this? Like, because she did this new hairstyle, and I don't know why. I don't know. I've been paying too much attention to Twitter.
Yeah, dude, I feel like that's definitely Twitter shit. I mean, like, when you're this level of fame, people are always going to be talking about you, and I think it just kind of comes with the territory.
Okay.
It sucks, especially if you're a woman. Like,
yeah.
People are going to fuck you. You wear an orange sweater, and they're going to talk about it for a fucking week.
Yeah.
And that just sucks, but, also they're multimillionaires, so, it kind of balances out. That's kind of the way I see it. If I was them, I would stay off of the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people are just going to be talking crazy, no matter what you do.
I mean, I look at like...
my name sucks.
Yeah, but I look at like Bella Ramsey, for example, and that is just... That's messed up, man. Like, she's trying her best, and everybody's just going after her. It's like, why? Like, she didn't pick herself to be Ellie. Like, they casted her and what have you, and
just feel like that was bad casting. When you come for people's like IP that they give a shit about, the casting ain't right. People are gonna come for your throat, bro.
Yeah,
and that shit sucks. But like, I don't know. I never watched the show.
Yeah,
but to me, that was bad casting. Her in Game of Thrones killed that. I wouldn't have picked her to be this. I'm sure she's like a more than competent actor, but like, you know, I don't know. I just don't think that was a smart move.
Yeah. Who would you cast it as Ellie?
I think that girl from I think that like the internet was right about this one. The girl from Civil War.
Kaylee Steven, yeah.
I don't know her name.
Honestly, yeah, obviously she would kill
I
it.
feel like that works.
But
like,
she's too old, but she's 27 years old. Is
she 27 right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, fuck. Well,
yeah.
When the show came out, she was probably, what, like 24, 20, 25, maybe?
Yeah. It's one of those things. You have to strike a balance. I think the same problems of the second season will still be there, even if she was Ellie. There's just certain writing decisions, and I'm like, really? Like, come on, man. Like, yeah, I know the second game was divisive, but
story.
I mean,
I think like if it was me, I would have changed the second season totally. If I was doing the HBO shit, if I had full control, I'm changing the story of the second season.
Yeah,
because I think it had a lot of holes.
Yeah, you know, to me, it's all about execution. Right, I look at it like, I mean, were you a Phoenix Suns fan back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Well, I'll say back once Chris Paul got there, that's when I started being a fan.
Okay, so when you saw them get Kevin Durant and then they got Bradley Beal, did you think, okay, what are they doing here?
Yeah. As soon as they traded Mikal, I knew it was over.
Yeah, you
never trade the heart of the team, bro. You never do that, especially for somebody like Kevin Durant, who's injured most of the time. He's a great player, obviously, but that was like, that's when I knew him, like, bro, just because you're rich and you bought the team and you used to play basketball, you don't know shit about basketball if you're going to do that. That was a stupid ass decision.
Yeah. Were you, did you think they should have kept DeAndre Ayton, or?
He was somebody who could go. I could kind of tell they weren't really fucking with him, and I'm like, I don't know what this guy's issue was, but he just seems like his heart wasn't in it enough. A lot of the time, he would just play like a bitch, and I was like, when it was the playoffs, dude, and I saw Luka Doncic backing him down, I was like, I'm done. Trade him. He's got to go. Dude, you're getting backed down by a 3. You're a center. That's unacceptable. Yeah.
That was funny, bro. That was I can't imagine for you. Like, what was your reaction when that Game 7 happened? Like, what was that? Like, did you just...
Oh, heartbreak. You mean against the, wait.
Mavericks.
I'm talking about in the... Oh, my God. That whole thing is just a repressed memory, dude. That whole thing is just a repressed memory. Yeah, I kind of knew it was over, though. I don't know. I forgot, like, that was when they said they had, like, COVID and shit, right? Was that the second round or the first round?
That was the second round.
Who did they play in the first round? Was it the Nuggets?
It was the Pelicans. It was, like, 2021, 2022.
Yeah,
they won, like, 64 games. Booker was, like, first team all in the NBA. Like, that was that year.
Yeah, and then, did they have injuries?
I think Booker was hurt, but, like, he came back, I think. Yeah, but still, that was crazy. That was unacceptable, man.
Unacceptable, dude. Unacceptable. I don't know. I think they're fucked. I don't know what's going to happen with that team. Yeah. I don't see anything great happening. But, you know, that's my thing is, like, as I'm poor, I cannot be focused on what these NBA multimillionaires are doing. That's why I just can't focus on basketball or any of that stuff anymore. I just can't do it.
Okay.
As I've turned into an old man, like, and the sport is like semi-rigged. Once the NBA players started saying, like, yeah, the refs kind of rigged the games, like, that's why. What did they say? Like, game 4s are so hard to close out. Like, that's why they always have, like, gentleman sweeps and stuff, because we all know, like, the refs, they do bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing? Fuck this company, the NBA. I love sports though. I was just playing basketball like 2 days ago.
Wow, interesting. Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Have you heard of Professor Pig?
Pig?
Professor Pig, the Batman villain.
No, dude.
So he's like this butcher, and he's like this psychopathic butcher, and he chops people up and he dismembers them, then he puts them back together in this messed up way, and he's singing opera while doing it. And I'm like, if they're ever gonna bring someone, I think Bella Ramsey would kill that shit. Like, obviously, Bella Ramsey. I think that's a perfect role, because I think it would be something that people are not expecting. I also think that I'm more open to, like, gender swapping characters. Like, back in the day, I don't know about this, but, like, now it's like, seeing the way that people complain about everything, I'm like, you know what, just do it. Like, just make it good, and usually people will probably forget, you know?
Yeah.
Because
especially
look at Nick Fury.
If it's a character like this, nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they have a lot of hardcore Professor Pig fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's where they go wrong.
Yeah. Like, I look at Nick Fury, like, was anyone really that upset when Sam Jackson got casted? No, it's Sam Jackson. Yeah. So you get someone like that, and next thing you know, it's history, right? So...
Yeah, I think he looks like it's just Sam Jackson in the comics now, which is funny to me. But, yeah, I'm with you. I think you need to, like, gender swapping a character like this, I do think is a good idea.
Yeah. So, who was the most famous person that liked your work?
I don't know, dude. What's been interesting to me is, like, every time I'm watching somebody, they'll end up, like, I watch somebody on YouTube a lot, they'll end up, like, shouting my stuff out, or I meet them. Like, that happened. Like, I used to watch Destiny a lot, I ended up meeting him.
Wow.
I would watch, like, Erudite. I know her now. We're, like, friends now.
Wow.
Made a video about FD Signifer, shitting on him, and then, like, he came on my stream the next day, and now, like, we're cool. I watched, like, in terms of, like, politics, I was watching, like, a lot of, like, Kyle Kalinske and shit, and then he ended up shouting out my video.
Damn.
My last one.
Damn.
So that's been cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I definitely, I don't think, I don't know.
Interesting.
Answer that question.
Okay, interesting.
I don't know.
It's just because I was going to mention FD Signifer. So when he came on your stream, because I watched that whole thing, that was a really interesting conversation. Did you expect it? Was it sudden? Did he give you a warning? Like, what was it?
No, definitely no warning. The only warning I had is that the fact that he commented on the video, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, he didn't have to do that. I forgot what he said. I feel like he said some, like, passive shit. I don't know. I was going to say passive-aggressive, but I don't think it was passive-aggressive.
All right.
But no, he was in the comments, and I was like, fuck it. Like, that's kind of why I do these things. I feel like if I'm going to make a fucking video, like, shitting on somebody, the least I could do is talk to them. I feel like I owe them that.
Yeah.
And in his defense, I don't know if I would say I became more left-leaning because of that conversation, but I noticed, like, that's about when I started reading more, and I think I've become a little bit more left-leaning. And I think I get his perspective way more after I've done a lot more research.
Okay.
So I'm like, damn, I hate to admit it, but yeah, that fucker was right about a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, how was he, man? How was he you just talking to him? How was he?
You mean, like, besides that conversation?
Yeah.
He's cool, dude. Like, whenever, like, my Candace Owens video, he watched the whole thing, and he gave me, like, notes on it, and he has asked me to help him out with stuff, like thumbnails and little things like that, so I would say we have a pretty good relationship. I was actually supposed to, like, meet up with him before I left Georgia, but I just fucking forgot. I just got, like, caught up moving. Like, we didn't have anything, like, set in stone. He's like, I'm out of town right now, but, like, hit me up, like, around this time, and I just didn't do that.
Okay.
So that's my bad, but, yeah. Like, yeah.
Wow. That's interesting.
Whenever I, like, need anything or reach out, he always responds.
So you can, like, hit him up at any time, and he'll respond.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, maybe after this interview, you can send this one over to him, because I'm trying to talk to him at some point.
I can ask him for sure.
Yeah.
I'll let you know what he says.
Okay. Wow. what is your favorite movie?
I hate this question. I don't know, dude. My thing with movies is like, I can't give you just one. I'll give you the bullshit answer, right? Like when I was first getting in, the first movie that made me look at films differently was Drive, 2011, Ryan Gosling.
That's a great movie.
I hate saying that because I feel like incels have ruined that movie to the public.
They ruined everything.
But in 2011, it wasn't like that, all right?
Yeah.
I promise, this wasn't like the incel go-to movie. That was the first movie where I was like, oh shit, like movies can be like creative and artistic. Like before that, I would just watch movies. I would always watch movies a lot, but I didn't view them as like art. So that was the first time I really started looking at them like art. But I don't know. Like I love like a lot of Kubrick shit. I don't know. I like a lot of different types of things. Especially like it also depends on like what mood I'm in and you know what I've seen recently. But I don't know.
All right. So, what is your favorite movie of last year?
Ooh. That's a great question. Really think about it. Okay, I'll say this. So I can list off some.
Okay.
One of my favorite movies I watched recently was this movie like that was new that came out last year was Flow. This little movie about this cat. Yeah. And I love it not only because I love the movie, but I love the fact that it was made basically by one dude who had made one movie before. Well, he had made like one movie before that he made totally by himself. Yeah. And then I think he made just enough or had like it did just like good enough for him to convince a studio basically for him to actually make like his own studio. Yeah. So that was one of my favorite. I liked Nora too. I thought Nora was really good.
Yeah, I love that one.
I know that one like Best Picture and shit. I'm trying to think like what.
Did you watch Substance?
Yeah, that's another one. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I really like that. The ending was I was talking to somebody about that and they're like the ending just ruined it for them. I respected it. If I saw that in theaters, I think I would have a different viewpoint because that was a lot. But no, I like The Substance a lot. Okay.
So there's this movie coming out in September called Him. Have you heard of that?
I have.
What are your thoughts on it?
I hope it's good. It looks pretty crazy. Yeah. Heretic. I want to put that one out there. I really like that movie too. I'm just going through like movies that came out in 2024. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that for sure.
I really think that movie might be in the Get Out of this year. I really think it might gatecrash the Oscars. Sure. I'm actually thinking about that, like, because I think about that trailer. We haven't really had a sports horror movie in that way. We never really had that, right?
No.
So
not like this.
Not like this. Like this. Like because here's the thing. It was based off an original script called Goat, and I read that script.
Goat or Goat?
Goat, like Guat, like that. And it's wild. The script is wild, but it was a little generic. It was like a little obvious who was the villain. This feels kind of like, ooh, like we don't know who's like, you know. So, and here's the thing: I always love Marlon Wayans. So again, I'm gonna watch whatever he's in. So, man, I'm excited for that. Like that movie would be crazy. Yeah.
Are
you gonna watch Tron Ares?
Have I seen what?
Are you gonna watch Tron Ares?
And it was funny. I've never seen any of the Tron movies.
You gotta watch it, man.
I know.
Tron Legacy.
Now that I have like AMC, whatever the fuck, I watch everything damn near that comes out. I try to watch it.
Yeah. But man, Tron Legacy to me will always be my favorite movie of all time.
Really?
Yeah, I love that movie, man. I'll tell you why.
That's the second one, right?
The second one, right? So I'll tell you the story. So it's so funny.
Wait, don't tell me. I want to watch it, dude.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you my experience with it.
Okay.
So I was, I'll never forget this. So, like, it was a couple weeks before the movie. I didn't even know the movie was even releasing that year. Granted, I was very young. I was like, whatever. And it was, then, I'll never forget this. We arrived to the theater, and I don't know why there was this sense because I used to live in Brampton, right? Mm-hmm. And there was a movie theater near the highway, right? and it was Cineplex. And I vividly remember getting in my seat. The whole family was there. My brother, my mom, my dad. And I kid you not, when I first saw there, because I can't spoil it, but there is like this transition shot in the first 15 minutes, and that just sold me. The soundtrack itself was just mind blowing. Like that movie was the first. Daft Punk, right? Daft Punk, yeah. Yeah. That movie really showed me, there's more to movies than just simple entertainment. It sure, maybe I'm thinking a little bit too deep on it, but man, when I first saw that Sean Aries announcement and they actually were in production, like the amount of joy I had that day was second to none. I'm so excited. I know Jared Leto's the lead guy, and he has his own baggage, to say the least. Yeah. But I'm still excited. Look, man. Like,
does it seem like it's going to build off of this? Because this seemed totally different to me. Obviously, I don't really know that much about, or really damn near anything about Tron.
Yeah.
But this felt different.
I'll tell you this. It's actually, there is a little bit of a connection, but you gotta have to watch the second movie for that to be like fully realized. Okay. Got it. At the very least, I think it's more of a spiritual successor to the first one. Okay. But also, I look at Tron as like, it's a franchise that it is representative of its time, right? Mm-hmm. The first Tron was in the 80s. And again, we talked about the 80s and how that decade shaped a lot of people's perception about a lot of things. That movie sort of plays into that. Then the second one was sort of like the post-Matrix type of situation, right? And it's 2010, and there was a lot of optimism. Obama was president. There was a lot of optimism during that time, right? In 2025, it's a lot darker because we're in a darker time. AI and technology feels like threats, not just threats. They are the conversation. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah, and also Nine Inch Nails is doing the soundtrack, so I mean, that's not exciting. So, what's your favorite TV show?
Another great question. Let me think. I mean, like, the go-tos come to mind, like Breaking Bad was great.
Yeah.
I would love to read... Oh, shit. Yeah. Can you give me 1 second?
Yeah?
I think I gotta help my mom. Let me... Oh, never mind. I think she got it. Never mind. I'm at my mom's house. Is it Breaking Bad? I think of, favorite.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. Let's just say Breaking Bad with the possibility of changing my mind.
Okay. Is there other shows you like?
Oh yeah, I do. I watch everything.
Okay.
That's a lie, but I watch a lot of TV.
Okay. So stuff like Succession and.
Yeah, I love Succession. I thought that was great. I like Mike Judge, a lot of the stuff he does, Silicon Valley. I thought was great. What was that other animated show about the pharmaceutical stuff that was on HBO recently? I thought that was really good too.
BoJack Horseman?
No, but I like that too. But no, it was animated.
Yeah. Do you like Sopranos?
Loved it. I just actually watched that for the first time recently. Funny enough.
Okay.
And I thought it was fantastic. I mean, James Gandolfini... I was just talking about this on stream yesterday.
Yeah.
That's one of the best performances I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Top 3.
Yeah.
In anything.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. I'm assuming... Is Stranger Things up there for you, or...
It's just been so long, but I mean, when I saw the trailer for the first season of Stranger Things, I was hyped as fuck. I was like, this is going to be awesome. I was so excited. I'm such a child. I literally went to the store, got some cookies, and watched it. That's how excited I went to the store and bought a box.
That's relatable, bro. That's relatable.
I bought a box of sugar cookies with the M&Ms in it. Nice. I got some fucking milk, and I sat and I watched the first season. I was like, this is the best day of my life.
Yeah.
So I remember
I'm with you on that. I would be on
when she's froze the car, I literally stopped the trailer and I was like, I'm gonna watch this show.
Yeah.
And I think it came out like that day, and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And it was great. I was hyped.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you on that. The Wire. You watched Wire?
I saw the first season.
Okay.
And then I watched like a little bit of the second one, and I was like, nah. But I probably will go back and watch it eventually.
Okay.
I like the first season.
Okay. Have you ever watched like The Walking Dead?
Yeah. So The Walking Dead, I was fine. I was just talking about this with my friend. I watched up until the dude from Everybody Hates Chris comes on. I don't remember what season that was, but that was the last thing I remember. That was 6?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good for me. So yeah, I guess I watched up to season 6, and then I tapped out.
What about Dexter? I know that's been having a little bit of resurgence recently.
Yeah, dude. Apparently he's. I've seen everything of Dexter up until the resurrection thing. I haven't seen any of that, but I saw everything else. And as a kid, I loved Dexter when I was younger. Yeah. And then like the new one, I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything. Have you seen it?
I've seen little bits of it. I gotta watch that show. Dokes is hilarious in the OG series.
Yeah, right. Very memeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame that he died, bro. Like, it's so weird because in the books he survived till the end and they kill him off in 2 seasons, something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I feel like they might try to pull some shit and bring him back. I swear, I think they will.
They should just bring him back. Like, if Dexter can survive a shot to the heart, then why can't he just come back? Like,
exactly. They probably will. They probably will. I wouldn't be shocked. These people don't care anymore. Yeah. They might even do an alternate universe with the way TV is now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked.
It's so funny. I was watching the OG show recently. I'm like, man, Michael C. Hall would be a great Riddler, man.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. He has the look. You could even do a little bit of what they did with him with Reeves and make it a little bit more comic booky and a little bit more cartoony. It will work perfectly, you know.
I'm trying to see if I don't think I see it, but maybe.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have guessed Paul Dano to be fair, but I thought he did a good job.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. Are you with someone?
I mean, there's people in the house, but no.
Okay, so who was your celebrity crush growing up, or who was your celebrity crush right now?
My celebrity crush growing up. Whoever was on TV? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, probably like Ashley from Fresh Prince or something.
Oh yeah, I'm with you on that.
The perfect girl.
Yeah.
I know now. These celebrities aren't shit. These women aren't shit. No, I'm fucking around. I don't know, dude. I don't think I have one right now.
Alright.
I mean, I always find women attractive, but I don't know if there's like a celebrity that I'm like out there crushing on. I feel like we just know too much about these people now.
Yeah.
They're too easy to humanize.
Yeah.
Fantasy is dead.
Fantasy is dead, right? Yeah, for me it's like it's phases. So like
Okay.
so it's so I'm gonna give you some lore, okay? Alright, so when I was younger, there was I'll never forget that when I was younger, I would have day crushes. So whenever I watch something, and if I find someone I like, I'll think about them all day. Then I'll forget them the very next day.
Damn.
Right? So it'll be like
Toxic. I'm fucking with you. What?
So have you watched Indiana Jones movies?
Basically, yeah. I didn't like them. I know that's blasphemous, but I was just like, why is this white man with a whip going around and stealing artifacts from brown people? It just felt racist to me.
That might be another video, man. That might be another video for you, but
yeah, I thought that was going to be a good stand-up bit.
Yeah. So there's this, I don't know why. So this, I think it was the second one. I had like Sean Connery in it, and it was like about them versus the Nazis. There's one blonde lady that was on their side, I think it was a gangster Indiana Jones. For some reason, he was tied up, and the fire is going on, and I could not stop thinking about that person. It was crazy. It was like I should be hating this person, but I'm not. And that kind of went away, and then
she was blonde.
She was blonde. Yeah.
That blonde hair got you.
Yeah. Then it was the thing was.
Wait, was she a Nazi?
Yeah, she probably was.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Dr. Elsa?
I think so, yeah. Elsa, yeah. I don't know why, man. Then it was... I don't know why. Then I think it was a couple years after. It was... I was still a kid. It was YTV, right? And for some reason, I don't know why. I was changing the channel, flipping the channels. I don't know why. I still do that. But for some reason, I had a really bad habit of just flipping channels and not picking anything to watch. So, I don't know why. I stopped at this one movie channel, and it had Juno and Ellen Page at that time. And for some reason, man, something about her, bro. Like, that whole day, I couldn't stop thinking about her.
There's a charm about her, dude.
Huh?
She's pretty.
Yeah. And next thing you know, I think it was a couple years. I think it was grade 8. I think it was grade 8, and it was before grade 8. I was watching some movie in the theater with my brother and someone else, and there was a trailer for BFK or something, BFG or something like that, and this lady, the girl character, because she's like the same age as me, I think. And for some reason, I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world. I could not stop thinking about her. And then I forgot about her the next day. It was weird. Like, I'm like, okay, how is this?
So where are you at now?
Okay, I'm still going. So, the first real crush was Lana Del Rey. The first real crush.
Lana Del Rey, okay.
Okay, and then it morphed into Kalani.
Okay.
And then Amelia Clark. And then it was then just a bunch of people. It was like Anne Hathaway and Scarlett Johansson and what have you. And then... Yeah. And then I think during the Billie Eilish, and then Haley Steinfeld, and then Millie Bobby Brown. Then recently it's been Margot Robbie, and then Lupita Nyong'o and Angela Bassett.
You're all over the map, dude.
Yeah, I am all over the map. I like a lot of people.
Respect that.
I like a lot of people. That's the thing. Like I'm not closed minded. You know.
Well, yeah. There's a lot of beautiful women out there, dude.
Did you ever have a girlfriend?
Find yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dating history is funny.
Did that? Obviously, you're not with her right now, but what happened? Like, how was that relationship? Like, did you enjoy it or?
It was hectic, but it was cool. I learned a lot.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Glad it happened.
Okay.
I think.
What is your favorite cartoons?
Ooh, I think some of the best are like avid. Okay, are we including anime or no?
Yeah, I include anime in that.
Okay, well, I'll just say like American cartoons. Like I watched them as a kid. Some of my favorites. I think Avatar is probably the best.
Yeah,
gotta put SpongeBob up there, of course. Courage. Dude, I watched so many different fucking cartoons.
Teen Titans.
Yes, of course. Well, I'm trying to think of some of like the really good ones too. Yeah. Oh, Adventure Time.
Yeah.
I would probably say those are like my top 4 or however many I listed.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably forgetting some, but in anime, like I love Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Shinichiro Watanabe is one of my favorite anime directors. He made that and Samurai Champloo and a bunch of other stuff. Hunter x Hunter, like the classics.
Yeah. Like, what about like something like Ghost in the Shell or something like that? I know it's not a cartoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's an anime movie, but yeah, that one's great. Some other like anime films I like Wolf Children. I think that's a really good movie. Yeah. That's one of my favorites. All pretty much most of the Ghibli stuff, I think is great. Tokyo Godfathers is a good one.
Yeah.
There's a lot,
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff out there.
Yeah.
Girl Who Leapt Through Time. Great movie.
Yeah. Have you ever had a cartoon crush?
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, dude, I was just horny. I hate to say it.
Okay.
Whoever was on the screen, I was like you. Whoever's on the screen, dude. Nah, I'm fucking around. Probably, yeah, like Katara. I probably was crushing on.
Yeah, Katara's cool.
Yeah.
This is obvious. I'll probably say Raven.
Yeah.
And Gwen. Shout out to Gwen. Total Drama Island.
Gwen.
Yeah.
From Total Drama Island.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool.
Let me see. Let me see which one that is. I don't remember. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You like a girl with some edge.
Yes, I do. I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Same.
It's funny actually you mentioned that because were you ever scared of horror?
Yeah, I still am. I'm kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't watch that much horror stuff.
All right.
I'd probably watch more if I was less of a bitch, but I don't.
All right. So it's so funny because back in the day, I used to be scared shitless, like with Paranormal Activity, and I was scared of Transformers back in the day. I don't know why.
I kind of was too. Like not of Transformers necessarily, but I used to be afraid to go to the movie theaters just because it was so loud.
Yeah.
Like when I was like 6 and 7, I was like, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Like, I just watch it at the house. It's fucking loud and scary.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And then I don't know why I started to because a lot of people you grow up, right? You start the things that seem scary to you when you're younger sort of become less scary, even though they're still the same thing. But your mind kind of sort of matures as time goes on, and now I'm so it's so funny because the way my college schedule works out, there are usually days where there's 2-3 hours between classes, right? And one of my next classes usually would be near a computer lab, and it wasn't that busy. So there's empty seats and stuff like that. So I would literally get on the computer, because I always brought my headphones to school. You're supposed to because it's radio, but usually I bring my headphones. And I'll be looking at some of the scariest shit, and I would try to see, okay, how far could I go with this? I would usually be listening to music like Kanye and Daft Punk and maybe a little bit of more experimental music, and I kind of disarm those images in my mind as time goes on, So I mean, it's interesting though, for sure.
Wait, do you mind if I use the restroom real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, piss like a motherfucker. Okay, thanks, dude. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Okay, my bad. Holy shit, I got the bladder of an old lady.
Man, you funny, bro.
That's right. What are you saying, man?
Yeah. Have you thought about becoming like a stand-up comedian?
Yeah, I've done stand-up a little bit. I think I'll put a special out on the channel eventually.
Okay.
I just need some people to die.
Alright.
But I think my special is going to be really good. Just know that.
Okay.
It's going to be a good one. I'll probably just do like one, maybe two.
Alright. Interesting. Like, do you do crowd work?
I have. I don't do stand-up normally. I've done it maybe like 8 times in my life.
Okay.
But obviously, like, if I was going to drop a special, I would do it a lot. I just have, like, bits in my head that I think would work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think I'll put a special out soon. Well, not soon, but, like, in the next, like, 5 years. I would say I'll probably put one out.
Okay. Interesting. I'm assuming you read comic books, right? Manga.
You know what's funny? I just started reading comic books. I literally bought an iPad just so I can read comic books.
Damn.
I'm like a weekend. But I love it so far. Like, my dad collected comic books, and he would show me some of his. I fucking always hated them. I always thought they sucked. But I've been reading, like, I just finished Absolute Batman.
Yeah.
And I'm reading the Doom books.
Yeah.
And the Invincible comics. And I'm liking it.
Yeah. For sure.
What about you?
For me, man, I've been reading comics for a while. Like, it's funny.
Do you have any you recommend?
Yeah, I can recommend you a lot. There's this comic by Jack Johns and his team of people called Pandora. This is like, they were trying to introduce Pandora in a wider DC universe. And she was like, the main reason why Flashpoint was even a thing. It was interesting. And, yeah, her solo comics are really good. Like, I think you would enjoy it. Is it, like, it's kind of a bittersweet thing, because, like, she was supposed to be a much bigger character, and now she was just killed off when like, Rebirth happened. That kind of pissed me off. So, another one, Watchmen, you gotta read that. Like, that's a classic.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely on my list for sure.
All-Star Superman, the Batman Long Halloween, Batman Wars and Jokes and Riddles. You should definitely read that. Tom King, like, look, I know Tom King is a bit of a divisive figure, to say the least, but he really cooked with that one. I would love for that to be adapted to an actual movie at some point.
I'm gonna message you all of these and be like, which ones did you say? But just expect that.
Okay, it's cool, man. It's cool.
I will read them though.
There's a couple ones by Daredevil by Frank Miller. That was really good.
Okay.
There's this indie comic called Our War, and it's illustrated by the guy who did the storyboarding for Guillermo del Toro's new Frankenstein movie. So, again,
okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and that comic was so interesting because, like, I met the creators at a Comic-Con in Mississauga, and this is when they first started out, right? And I saw the cover, and I'm like, okay, I'm immediately hooked on this. And it's a really interesting story. It's kind of like the Walking Dead and The Last of Us, but, like, there's no zombies, there's no supernatural shit. It's all, like, it's realistic. It's realistic as it can be in a comic form. So,
and it's called Our World or Outer World?
Okay, so it's Our War.
Oh, okay, I was way off.
Okay. Our War, okay. So, it's really interesting. There's so many I was thinking of. The Boys?
Yeah, I've seen the show. The comic book, literally the only thing I know is I saw, like, a video. I didn't watch the video, but I saw the thumbnail.
Yeah.
It basically said the show was better. That was, like, the idea of the thumbnail.
Okay. Yeah, shout out to Pointless Hub, man, for that. Shout out to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's cool. So what else? Nemesis by Garth Ennis. That was fire.
Okay.
It's not connected to any Marvel or DC. It's his own thing. and it's a one-shot comic, so there's no like sort of extensive storyline. But essentially, it's like, what if Batman was evil? And it's a ride for sure. It's very gross out, but if you can stomach that, you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, it's like really gory.
Yeah, it's really gory. Yeah.
Okay.
Another one, really like. Of course, Teen Titans Judas Contract. That's the best Titans comic ever. Nothing comes close.
Okay.
Like, you should read that too. And also, there's a solo Raven comic that was made by Mark Wolfman. In like 2017, 2018, that was really good. So you should read that as well.
If you had to recommend one, because I'm a slow reader, which one should I start off with?
Just general?
Yeah.
Batman: The Dark Knight Returns.
Okay.
That's how I got introduced, because of, BVS was adapted from that. Parts of it was adapted from that. And it's just kind of like, so took off from there.
Okay, that'll be the one.
Yeah.
If it sucks, I will make fun of you.
It's subjective. It's subjective, but yeah, it's a fascinating comic to read. Do you have a comic crush or anime crush or manga crush or whatever?
You know, it's funny. My friend always asks me this. Like, I do recognize that some of them do look good, but I wouldn't say crush. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Trust me, because I got lots, bro. I got lots. Don't worry.
You got enough for both of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to check this one out, though. This one, the 1986, Frank Miller?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you one that you probably not know. Bleeze. She's like Red Lantern. Bro, she has like the sickest design in the world. I'm like, whoa. Like, she kind of looks like Hela from Thor, but like a lot more evil, if that's even possible.
What's her name?
Huh? Bleeze.
What?
BLEEZ.
Okay, let me see. I'm on Google. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
These are kind of crazy.
Yeah, she is. She is. I you kind of see where I'm going with this, but
Yeah.
So, who is your favorite artist to listen to?
That's a good question. I put Kendrick up there. Like,
okay.
Let me just pull up what I've actually been listening to lately.
Okay.
Again, with music, I'm very like all over the place.
Okay.
But,
Same way.
As of recent, I've been listening to a lot of the Stranger Things guy. I've been listening to his album.
Yeah, it's really good.
Radiohead.
Love him.
Kendrick. I've been listening to The Strokes.
I love Strokes.
A lot of Vince Staples.
Love Vince.
Paul McCartney.
Love Paul.
There's this new band. Well, they're not new, but there's this band I just found. It's called Wand. WAND. I've been listening to them.
Yeah.
And this other band called Temples.
Yeah.
And the Travis Scott thing, like a little bit, but
okay.
Not really. But yeah, that's about where I've been listening to lately. Oh, and I also just found this artist named Manova.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, that's about it.
Have you heard of Night Lovell?
I don't think so.
You should listen to him. You should.
How do you spell it?
Night, like night, right?
Okay.
And then Lovell. Lovell.
Definitely spelled that wrong. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Oh, they're pretty big. They're like 12 million.
Yeah.
12.7 a month. Okay.
And then there's another guy named Sean Leon. He's really good. He worked with Kanye, I think, a little bit back in the day. So
Sean Leon.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put that one in there too. Alright, if this sucks again, I will make fun of you.
Yeah, their music a little bit like, the music is, it's just not for everybody, but I think you will mess with their artistic ambitions for sure.
Now, it seems like we have similar tastes.
Yeah.
I think so. Like, of all the things you named, I listen to. So.
Okay. But
well, except for
my favorite artist right now, honestly, it might be Ray.
Ray?
Yeah.
Charles? No, I'm kidding. Who's Ray?
Ray's a UK like R&B artist. She's a star to me. She performed at the Oscars. She was nominated for like a bunch of Grammys this year.
Hey, clearly, I'm not in the know. Okay,
yeah,
let me see.
she's really big.
How do you spell it?
Raye.
Okay, this is probably one of those people where I was like, I've heard the music, but I don't know the name or the face.
Yeah.
Okay, these are all in my thing. I got Sean, I got Ray, and then I got the other person on my phone. I'll let you know if they suck or not.
Okay. My favorite artist ever, that changes over time. Like, who's your favorite artist, like, ever?
Like, of all time, dude, I'd really have to sit and think about it and pick one, but I don't know. Like, I don't even know how to answer that question.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Is it like, if I had to listen to one, who would I pick? Who have I listened to the most?
Yeah, that.
Like, who have I listened to the most?
Yeah.
It'd probably be like Kanye.
Okay.
Or like, yeah, probably.
Okay.
If throughout like my whole life.
Yeah.
Like hours listened to.
Yeah.
Probably be Kanye or like. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Or maybe Tame Impala or some shit. I don't know.
What's your favorite Kanye album?
Ooh. Is it Graduation?
Okay. Yeah, mine's Jesus, man. That was my first introduction to hip hop. Funny enough, like in actual.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird because like I always liked hip hop. You know, my brother like he introduced me to Kanye. He kind of did like obviously like I like Stronger back in the day. That was playing radio a lot up here in Canada, so that was cool. Then my brother introduced me to a song called Monster. For some reason, the song scared the shit out of me when I was younger.
It's kind of intense.
Yeah, it is intense. And this is around the same time, right? 2016. Again, I told you about Lana Del Rey. That was my first big crush later on that year. And I got introduced to Yeezus same time around that. Because that year was also the same year I got introduced to Needle Drop. Because it was like a Pablo review. Knowing nothing of nothing, right? So it was a very interesting year for me for sure. I mean, when I first heard On Sight, I'm like, okay, I get it now. Like it was like I was locked in from then. And
really, because that was a very controversial album at the time.
Yeah, it was. I really feel like I love using Yeezus as a term for certain people, for certain artists' work that is not as accessible. Like have you watched Tenet by Nolan?
Yeah.
I think Tenet is known as Yeezus, honestly.
I could see that.
Like, I think The Last Jedi is the Yeezus of Star Wars. Like,
wait, which one is that?
The one that, like, I think the one that Luke Skywalker just throws his lightsaber over his shoulder or something.
Oh yeah, that's when I stopped watching.
Yeah, that's funny.
I didn't watch the last two.
Okay.
I just heard they were so bad. I was like, well, I'm not gonna fucking watch this.
Yeah. That's, I mean, also, like I think Yeezus and Born to Die are probably my two favorite albums ever. Honestly, it's like I listen to them anytime and I get sucked into that whole world that they're building, and it's really interesting. It's like both of those albums sound so different, but they are similar. They're both trying to achieve the same thing. I think is they're pushing a new era of sort of musical expression forward. It's just done in different ways, right?
Okay, I respect that.
Like Kanye is looking to the future, you know, because he had this quote where, like, I think 10 years ahead, but I'm in today's time. So if I'm smiling to you right now, it'll be a frown in 2023, which is kind of prosthetic considering what's happened since then. And Lana, what she was trying to achieve is sort of bring this sort of nostalgic Americana music, but with a sort of a hip hop edge and twist and turn, and it's very interesting. It's very interesting. So again,
okay.
I know both of those artists have had problematic things over the years, more recently so, but I will never not listen to them.
I didn't know Lana Del Rey was getting into some shit.
I mean, there was this whole question for the culture thing. I don't know if you saw that. That was kind of cringy, I ain't gonna lie. Mm-mm. And then she marries alligator guy who might be a Trump supporter. That was funny.
See. Okay.
Yeah. What's your favorite album?
Again, it changes. I can list off some of my favorite albums.
Yeah, list them off. Yeah.
Some of my favorite ones, especially now, is In Rainbows by Radiohead.
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
Vince Staples by Vince Staples.
Yeah.
2020 by Mr. Joe.
Okay.
Joe Keery.
Okay.
Currents, Tame Impala. Really, Tame Impala's like first 3 albums.
Yeah, shout out to them. Did you hear their new single?
I did.
Did you like it?
I didn't love it, I'm going to be honest. The video didn't help. The video didn't help.
Yeah.
But, you know, I hope the album's good. I wish them the best.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Did not love it. Wish You Were Here.
Yeah.
Great album, Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Also Animals by Pink Floyd I like a lot.
Yes.
And obviously Dark Side of the Moon.
Okay.
Yeah, those are some off the top of my head.
Interesting. What's your favorite book you read? It can be fiction or nonfiction.
I'll say the book that helped me the most was, I know it's cringe to say, but, what is that book called? What is it? I think we have Atomic Habits, there it is.
Okay.
That was the first book. That book really did change my mindset because it proved to me that progress is not linear.
Yes.
And I always just assumed, like, if I'm not... Because I was somebody who would, like, try something and quit and then try something and quit for, like, years and years of my life. And I didn't try long enough to really see it through.
Yeah.
And reading that book, I was like, oh, shit, I'm probably, like, quitting right before the progress comes. Because I'm like, I've been doing this for months and nothing is changing. But...
Yeah.
Like, after reading that book, it shows you, you know, like, the progress can be, like, kind of exponential. So, I can work on something for 6 months straight, have no progress.
Yeah.
Month 7, I'll have, like, 10 months worth of progress.
Yeah.
In like, 2 days. Shit like that happens. Especially with, like, YouTube.
Yeah.
Or really any kind of content creation. So,
okay.
That book helped me out the most.
My favorite book, I'm going to say it's More Than This by Patrick Ness. I love that book.
I haven't heard of that one.
You should read it, man.
Okay, again, if it sucks, I'll tell you. I have a bunch of open tabs.
Yeah. You should read the Foundry Side trilogy by Robert Jackson Bennett. It's such a good trilogy, man. Like, it's like if Mission Impossible was about anti-capitalism. It is such a cool book to read.
That's the kind of movie I want to make. Wait, what's it called?
Foundry Side.
Wait, spell it? I don't know if you said boundary or foundry.
Okay. Okay, so let me try to spell it. F-U...
Okay, so it was...
Okay, FOUNDRYSIDE, and it's by Robert Jackson Bennett. I don't think...
Got it.
Okay. It's a really, really cool book. And I haven't seen anyone make an actual video about it, an actual video essay. It's just a bunch of book reviews that are not really, like, talks about the themes of the book. I think that'd be cool to see.
Okay. I'll check it out.
Yeah? Okay.
I need a new good book to read.
Yeah. What's your favorite restaurant to go to, or food to eat, or something like that?
Whatever's cheap, dude. No. I don't know. I'm the kind of person that like eats at home a lot. I'm very much so a homebody. As I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of money. I mean, obviously I went to restaurants and stuff, but like nowhere that's really like gonna wow you. But I eat a lot of like, if I'm not cooking, I'll probably go get like, I don't know, dude, like some Thai food. I like Thai food, like Indian food.
Okay.
Japanese food, pizza. You know, I'm pretty basic with the food.
Okay.
I'm not super picky, but I am lactose intolerant.
Okay.
If I eat too much cheese, my skin breaks out. It's weird.
That's not
good.
On
my eggs.
Have you gone on a trip?
Like I've been out of the country. Like not too long ago, I was in Japan for a month.
Wow.
That was cool. And then we're about to leave again. I don't know if I'm going to go to Europe or Asia. I was going to go to Portugal.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that, but I'm like, when I looked up how much that shit costs, I was like, oh wow, I thought it was cheaper to live here. It's not.
Yeah.
So I might go to Thailand instead.
Alright, that's cool.
Just travel around Asia from there.
Yeah, you should go to Pakistan, man.
Yeah.
That's my nationality. I didn't tell you that, but I'm Pakistani.
Shout out.
Yeah. There's some interesting areas. I would say go to Islamabad, because I know Karachi's kind of dangerous. It's kind of like Bogota of Pakistan. So there's a lot of like, I heard there's a lot of crime there. I don't know if that's really true, but like you got to be vigilant, you know. So.
Yeah. Have you been there?
Oh, I've been there quite a few times. It's kind of a tradition to go there every couple of years, you know. It's because my family's from there. And there's a lot of relatives are still there, and it's a fun time.
Okay, what is there to do? Like, if I go, like, what do you recommend I do?
I don't know. Like, are you religious?
Not really.
Okay. But, there are mosques. There are some very beautiful mosques. Especially one in, downtown Islamabad, where it's like, you probably could search it up on your phone. Like, it's one that, like, sort of towers through everything. You can see it from, like, the mountains. It's really interesting. There's some like, how can I say this? There's Manal. It's like a world famous restaurant in Pakistan.
Okay.
That's like up in the mountains, so that's really cool. There's obviously there's K2. That's like second biggest mountain in the world. I don't know if you're into mountain climbing or anything like that, but that would be interesting.
No. Okay.
And there's actually tours that could like take you through like sort of the mountains areas of Pakistan, but that's like more on the north side, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's some monuments in Islamabad and Lahore that are interesting. Granted, a lot of it's a lot of them were dedicated to a lot of them are dedicated to, I forgot his name, but like there's this leader that essentially allowed Pakistan to separate from India, because Pakistan used to be part of India. Like India used to just be, again, India used to be this one big country, and then it was broken up to like Pakistan, and it was Bangladesh later on, and there's been a bunch of conflicts in Kashmir, and I'm assuming you know that stuff, right? I'm assuming you've heard of that.
No, dude, I don't know anything about what you're talking about, but I'm interested in learning.
Yeah, so it is an interesting country. The one thing though to watch out, there's a lot of corruption in Pakistan. That's a bit of a stereotype, but it's kind of true. Like,
okay,
there's going to be people trying to scam you.
Right.
You know, they're going to say you can have this watch. Next thing you know, they're going to like demand your car or yourself or whatever. It's really weird, but.
Okay.
But people there are nice, man. Like, they're nice people. They're just trying to get shit done. Like, the food there is to me, the food is the biggest attraction. Like, you know, there's a lot of great food, burgers, fries, Afghani stuff, Thai. Like, their Chinese food scene's really good.
Really?
Yeah. There is a bit of a Chinese population in Pakistan in certain parts, so it is noticeable actually. You know, so it's interesting.
Okay.
It is interesting. All right,
I get to see it.
Yeah. So we are nearing the end of the interview, and now this section. Have you watched Drink Champs by any chance?
Yeah, my dad fucking loves that show.
Okay. So there's a Q&A session during that show. And the difference is that I'm going to give you a choice between two things. It could be two artists or two albums or two franchises or two whatever, right?
Right.
And there's no drinking. And you can't say both and you can't say neither. You have to pick one. And the thing is, you want to tell a story or sort of a reason why you picked that choice, you're free to do so. You cool with that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But I can also not, right? I can just pick it and move on.
Yeah, you can. If you can't answer the question, you can, again.
No, I'll answer it. I just mean, like, in terms of, like, a qualifier, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I chose Drake over R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I just don't explain it.
Alright, okay. Okay, I'll start. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. Drake or Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
Okay. Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay-Z.
Okay. Tame Impala or Pink Floyd?
Pink Floyd.
Okay. Okay. Steph Curry or Magic Johnson?
Magic Johnson. Fuck Steph Curry.
Kevin Durant or Kawhi Leonard?
Ooh. I'll go Kawhi. Fuck it.
Okay. Tatum or Paul Pierce?
Paul Pierce.
Okay. Paul George or T-Mac?
T-Mac.
Okay.
Fuck Paul George.
Okay. Embiid or David Robinson?
David Robinson.
Okay. Jokic or Shaq?
Shaq.
Okay.
Icon.
Okay. LeBron.
Jokic is great though.
Okay. LeBron or Jordan?
I'm gonna go LeBron just because Michael Jordan just seems like a shitty person. He just seems like a bad guy.
Yeah.
Overall, so I'm gonna go LeBron.
Okay. Kyrie Irving or Damian Lillard?
I'm gonna go Kyrie, dude. I fuck with Kyrie.
Okay.
I like them both, though.
Okay. Lamar Jackson or Drew Brees?
I don't know anything about them. I'm gonna go Lamar Jackson because he sounds like a black guy, so I'm gonna go with the black guy. I figured. With a name like Lamar Jackson, I feel like you kind of have to be.
Okay. Okay.
I really don't know anything about either of those people.
Okay. Messi or Ronaldo?
I'm gonna go... Again, I don't know. I'm gonna go Ronaldo, because why not?
T.I. or 50 Cent?
I'm gonna go 50 Cent.
Okay.
50 Cent, I have respect for, bro. This guy really had nothing, and look at him now. I get why he's kind of a sociopath. I get it. If I was 50 Cent, I wouldn't fucking like people either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the how little I had and how much I've accomplished. Yeah. You think I give a fuck about the average person? Fuck them. I get it. I would vote for Trump too. I get it.
Okay. Future or Young Thug?
Ooh, damn. I'm gonna go Future.
Okay. Nicki Minaj or Missy Elliott?
Missy Elliott.
Okay. Kendrick Lamar or Kanye West?
Kendrick.
Okay. Interesting.
Just because of where Kanye's at now. We can't be doing this.
Okay. Spielberg or Scorsese?
Ooh, I'll go Scorsese.
Okay. Jordan Peele or Steve McQueen?
Man, I haven't really seen... I don't know if I've seen any of Steve McQueen's movies, so
yeah,
I guess I gotta go Jordan Peele.
Okay.
But I know I have to. I will soon.
Spike Lee or Ryan Coogler?
Damn. I gotta go Ryan, dude.
Okay.
Ryan, I don't think he has any misses yet.
Okay.
I'll go both of them.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan or Stanley Kubrick?
Kubrick, for sure.
Okay.
Sorry, Chris. Love you.
John David Washington or Jack Quaid?
Wait, fuck. Wait.
Okay.
You said Jack Quaid?
Yeah.
That's the dude from The Boys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, I thought so. Damn. I'm gonna go Mr. Washington.
Okay.
But I like both of them,
though. Okay. Jimmy Butler or Scottie Pippen?
I'm gonna go Jimmy Butler, dude.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. Breaking Bad or Sopranos?
Damn, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go Sopranos just because it inspired Breaking Bad. I watched this whole little thing on it. It's like without the Sopranos, there wouldn't be a Breaking Bad.
You're right.
So I'm gonna go Sopranos.
The Dark Knight or Avengers Endgame?
Dark Knight.
Okay. Dark Knight Rises or Captain America: The Winter Soldier?
Winter Soldier.
Okay. Marvel or DC?
Right now, DC.
Okay. Raven or Harley Quinn?
I don't know that much about Raven to be real. But, yeah, let's just go Harley Quinn.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Batman or Spider-Man?
Damn. Spider-Man, fuck it.
Okay. Walking Dead or Dexter?
Dexter, fuck it. At least I finished Dexter. I didn't finish Walking Dead. It was just too long. Like, do we need, 27 seasons of this show? Let's end it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
But in fairness, Dexter's had 3 spinoffs, so...
Yeah.
My bad, go ahead.
Star Wars or Mission Impossible?
Star Wars.
Okay. Tom Cruise or Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan, all day.
Denzel Washington or Samuel L. Jackson?
Damn, I was going to be like, obviously I'm going to pick Denzel over whoever else you say, but you really had to pick Samuel L. Jackson. Fuck. Damn. I'm going to go Denzel because I feel like that's what Samuel L. Jackson would want me to say.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
21 Savage or Denzel Curry?
Damn. I'm going to go Denzel Curry.
Okay. Vince Staples or Tyler, the Creator?
Vince Staples.
Okay. Earl Sweatshirt or Domo Genesis?
Earl.
Okay. Beyonce or Prince?
I'm going to go Prince because I feel like that's what Beyonce would want me to say.
Okay. Megan Fox or Millie Bobby Brown?
I'm going to go Megan Fox just because Millie Bobby Brown will forever be a child to me.
Okay. All right, okay.
Until she's 40 years old, then it'll be more even. But until then, she's just a little girl with a shaved head.
Okay. Haley Steinfeld or Amy Adams?
I'm like, who's Amy Adams again? I know who that is, but... Oh, Amy Adams.
Okay. Ben Stiller or Owen Wilson?
Ben Stiller.
Okay. J.J. Abrams or Ryan Johnson?
Fuck. Let's go JJ. Well, no, Ryan Johnson.
Okay. Daniel Craig or Sean Connery?
Let's go Sean Connery. I feel like that's what Daniel Craig would want me to say.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Okay.
He died, right?
Yeah.
Did I imagine that? Okay.
James Bond or Star Trek?
Star Trek.
Okay. Stranger Things or Game of Thrones?
Oof. They really just fucked the ending of Game of Thrones up, so I'm gonna go Stranger Things.
Okay. Jared Leto or Ezra Miller?
Oh God. Oh God. Jesus. Let's go Ezra. As far as I know, he doesn't have a cult, at least.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about a rock and a hard place.
Ben Affleck or Matt Damon?
We'll go Matt Damon.
Okay. Chris Evans or Chris Hemsworth?
Captain America or Thor? Let's go Chris Evans. Because he's American. America.
Okay. George Carlin or Dave Chappelle?
Fuck. That's the tough one. I'm gonna go Carlin.
Okay.
Just because I think that's what Dave would want.
Okay.
Or on a first name basis.
Cat Williams or Richard Pryor?
I'm gonna go Richard Pryor for same reason.
Okay. Kevin Hart or Bernie Mac?
Bernie Mac.
Okay. Who's worse, Diddy or Suge?
Probably Diddy.
Okay.
It seems like it. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think Suge was raping people, but maybe.
Who's worse, Trump or Reagan?
Oof. Damn. I feel like without Reagan, there would be no Trump, so I'm going to say Reagan.
Okay. Interesting. Who's better, Obama or JFK?
My heart says JFK, but I don't actually know for real.
Okay.
I need to do more reading before I could give you a good answer, but...
Okay. Joe Biden or Jimmy Carter?
I'm going to go Jimmy Carter.
Okay. George H. Bush or George W. Bush or whatever his name is?
No, yeah, that's it. Fuck. I'm going to go George H. George W. Bush is a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ferrari or Lamborghini?
Let's go Lamborghini. Why not?
Rita Ora or Zara Larson?
I gotta look up who Zara Larson is. There's so many people, it's like you hear the name, but it's like, who are they again?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Rita Ora just because she's closer to black, I think. That's literally it. Just being honest.
Okay. Cardi B or Iggy Azalea?
Oh, God. Cardi B.
Okay. Doechii or Meg Thee Stallion?
Doechii.
Okay. Little Sims or Rhapsody?
Rhapsody.
Okay. Kendrick Lamar's GNX or Kanye West Yeezus?
Oof. I'm gonna go Yeezus.
Okay. Daft Punk or Aphex Twin?
Damn. I just really started getting into Aphex Twin. I'm gonna go Daft Punk for now.
Okay.
But might change my mind.
Okay. K Tronada or Flume?
K Tronada.
Okay. Ty Dolla $ign or Nate Dogg?
Nate Dogg.
Anderson .Paak or JID?
JID.
Okay. Big Sean or Chance the Rapper?
Oh. That's a tough one. I feel like they are the same.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's just go with Chance, just because I'm rooting for the comeback, buddy.
Yeah,
it was rough when you talked about how much you fucking love your wife. Hopefully, you can come back.
Yeah. Yeah. Look. Okay. Chief Keef or Lil Durk?
Let's go Chief Keef.
Okay.
Just because I feel like that's what Lil Durk would want.
Yeah. Okay. King Von or G Herbo?
G Herbo.
Okay. Metro Booming or Mike Will Made It?
Metro.
Okay. Dr. Dre or Rick Rubin?
Dr. Dre. I'm starting to think that Rick Rubin is a fraud. I'm just gonna say that. I think he might be a scammer. I'm not. Let me ask you this. I know this isn't part of the thing, but like his whole thing, right, is like he gives artists like the confidence, basically, like he knows what he likes, right? He has like taste, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like his thing.
He's a curator.
That's how he like that's how he quote unquote like produces an album, right?
He curates
but
it.
My philosophy on art is it's really just like information and decisions, right? It's all like references and like just like tweaking them and kind of making them your own. So my thing with Rick Rubin is if he has the taste and he has like the information part, the only thing he's lacking in terms of like actually being able to create his own music is like the know-how.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so it's like, why don't you just fucking learn that?
So here's the thing, right? I view Rick as like, he's kind of like Popovich, you know? He coaches a lot of these people. He coaches, he puts them in the position, but he's not out there actually doing it, you know? That's how...
I can't even give him Popovich credit, because Popovich, he creates the system, you know what I mean? Like,
it's kind of the same thing, I kind of with you on that, but...
I feel like he's just like, oh yeah, I like that song, that's good. And I don't know, also when I was talking about him in chat, praising him, somebody was like, yeah, that guy ripped my sister off. I don't know if that's real, but that's what they told me. Yeah. So I'm just like, I don't know.
Okay.
I just feel like if in like 3 years something comes out, I wouldn't be shocked.
Okay.
Just saying.
Hope
I'm wrong though.
Yeah. Lana Del Rey or Billie Eilish?
I'm gonna go with Billie Eilish.
Okay.
Just to piss you off. Okay.
It's all cool. Miley Cyrus or Olivia Rodrigo?
Olivia Rodrigo. I would have picked damn near anybody except for Miley Cyrus.
Okay. Interesting. Taylor Swift or Paul McCartney?
Paul McCartney for sure.
Okay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I like them both. I'll say Shai since he just won.
Okay.
And he's smaller.
Okay. Mahomes or Peyton Manning?
Peyton Manning.
Okay. Lupe Fiasco or Black Thought?
I got Lupe Fiasco.
Okay. Pusha T or Mos Def?
Mos Def.
Okay. Clips or Mobb Deep?
Mobb Deep.
Migos or UGK?
Migos.
Travis Scott or ASAP Rocky?
ASAP.
Okay. ASAP Ferg or Shaq Wez?
I'm gonna go Ferg.
Okay.
Ferg's put out more music.
Okay. Akon or T-Pain?
T-Pain.
Okay. DJ Khaled or DJ Drama?
DJ Drama.
Okay. Pharrell or Timbaland?
Pharrell.
Okay. DMX or Jadakiss?
DMX.
Okay. Sci-Hi the Prince or Styles P?
Don't know who either of those people are. I'm somewhat kidding. I'm gonna go Styles P.
Okay. Rihanna or Britney Spears?
Rihanna.
Justin Timberlake or Justin Bieber?
Timberlake.
Okay. Michael Jackson or Frank Sinatra?
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Imagine.
What?
If I picked Sinatra, I think black people would find where I live.
I find it interesting, like, no one talks about Frank Sinatra in the Go conversation anymore. Even though he was the guy that was the standard for so long before Michael came along and just destroyed the whole thing.
Yeah.
Logic or Macklemore?
You said Logic or Macklemore?
Yeah.
I'll go Logic.
Okay. J. Cole or The Game?
J. Cole.
Okay. Ice Cube or Scarface?
Scarface.
Okay. Bryson Tiller or Robin Thicke?
What was the second one?
Robin Thicke.
Robin Thicke?
Yeah.
That's what you said? Bryson Tiller.
Okay. Alicia Keys or Brent Faiyaz?
Alicia Keys.
Okay. Sid Bennett or Steve Lacy?
Steve.
Okay. Tyler the Creator or Andre 3000?
Andre.
Okay. Tupac or Biggie?
Damn. If I'm really talking about music, I actually like Biggie's music more. But
Yeah.
I think Tupac is just too iconic.
Yeah. Kobe Bryant or Tim Duncan?
Gotta go Kobe.
Okay. Toronto or Chicago as cities?
Never been to either.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with America, dude.
Okay. Havoc or Hit Boy?
I really don't know much about either.
They're producers.
I know that, but that's like literally all I know.
Okay.
Let's just go Havoc, because why not? That could be like a villain's name.
Okay.
Batman villain.
Okay.
Havoc?
Yeah.
Or maybe Spider-Man.
Madlib or The Alchemist?
I'm gonna go The Alchemist, because I've been listening to him a lot lately.
Okay.
Like his collab projects and stuff.
Boldy James or Larry June?
Larry June.
Freddie Gibbs or Matt Comey?
Freddie.
Okay. Currency or Wiz Khalifa?
Let's go Wiz Khalifa. Why not?
Okay. Vibes Cartel or Cardinal Offshore?
I don't know what any of those are. The second one.
Okay. You don't listen to reggae?
Not really.
Okay.
Actually, not at all. Not that I don't like it, but I'm like, yeah, I actually don't listen to reggae at all.
Okay. Let's see.
Are you just coming up with these off the dome?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have all of these written down?
I don't have all these written down at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit! I bet I kicked my headphones out. Did you say anything?
Okay, I got one. John Legend Or,
the other one.
Huh?
Okay. Nothing. That was a bad joke. What did you say?
Okay. John Legend or Ray?
Well, seeing that I've never heard Ray's music, I'll go with John Legend.
Okay.
I can't do John Legend like that.
Alright, okay. Tribe Called Quest or Wu-Tang Clan?
I'll go Tribe Called Quest.
Okay. Bob Dylan or Gil Scott-Heron?
I'll go Bob Dylan.
Okay. Waka Flocka Flame
Okay.
or Lil B?
I'm gonna go Lil B.
Okay. Fresh Montana or G-Eazy?
Oh, God. Why are you doing this to me? I'll go French Montana.
Okay. Baby Keem or Six Lack?
Baby Keem.
Okay. The Weeknd or Frank Ocean?
Yeah, bro.
What did you pick?
I'm thinking I'm gonna go The Weeknd just because Frank needs to put out more music.
Yeah. It's too long. It's too long. Xbox or PlayStation?
Go PlayStation.
Okay. Justice League or the Avengers?
Justice League.
Okay. Flash or Cyborg?
I'll go Cyborg.
Okay. Terra or Beast Boy?
Beast Boy.
Okay. 11 from Stranger Things or Gwen from Total Drama Island?
I'll go 11.
Alright, okay.
She has powers.
Okay. Iron Man or Black Panther?
Black Panther, dude. Come on now.
Okay.
I'm black.
Goku or Vegeta?
The way you say Vegeta is crazy, but
Vegeta, yes. Yeah, sorry about that.
Don't apologize. I'll go Vegeta.
Okay.
He's got more of an arc.
Okay. Second last one. Naruto or Superman?
Damn, I'm gonna go Naruto. I think he's a more interesting character, honestly.
Okay.
At least from what I've seen.
Okay. RDC World 1 or FD Signifer? Last one.
RDC, fuck FD, alright? No, I'm kidding. RDC, though.
Alright, bonus one. GTA or Last of Us?
I'm gonna go Last of Us.
Okay, second bonus one.
Okay.
Cupcakes or cookies?
You said cupcakes first?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go cookies.
Okay, that's the end of the interview, man. I am so glad that you came on, you showed out.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, for sure. Man, it was an honor.
It
was an honor. I didn't think I'll get someone like you. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm glad you came.
I'm a regular guy, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. It was fun talking to you, dude.
Yeah.
And I will be talking to you about these comic books and these artists. If they suck, I will let you know. So I hope that they don't suck. Starting it off with a comic book from 1984, I feel like is a little bit risky, but like I hope you're right.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I hope you're right.
And
I will tell you.
And this might be a little bit of a question. When I eventually do upload this, would you mind? I don't know, but can you like promote this on your channel and social media?
Yeah, of course, bro. I'll do a post on it.
Yeah, for sure. And also, can you send this over to FD, man? I'm really desperate for that interview, but
I'll DM him today and I'll let you know what he says.
Okay. See ya, man. It's nice talking to you.
All right, man. Yeah, it's nice meeting you.
Bye.
Good luck with everything, bro.
That's another interview. Done. Another episode of the Renegade Podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Same way, enjoy this one. Putting this one together. Bye.